Hello. I didn't have a sword. I want a sword. I'm gonna get either a real sword or a Nerf sword. And so we're gonna be able to slice people up. Because today is Thunderdome Thursday. And that's just cool. Right? I realized I didn't put a video up here. What should we watch? It's the best TV. There we go. We should put on American Gladiator. Can we get sued for that? Here, let me see. American Gladiator. 10 hours. Gladiator theme 10 hours? That's not it. American Gladiator full episodes. Oh shit. I think we can't play the... Oh wait, is this the new shitty one? We want the old one. American Gladiator old. And let's see if there's a playlist for... Oh, there we go. Do you guys... Did anyone else fantasize about having one of those tennis ball shooters? one of the ones where you just put it on top of your house and then just... Boom, 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 right on your brother's noggin. I certainly know that I did. What up, Jared? How are you, man? I know you were there with me. You watched the Nerf gun or the tennis ball gun. Okay, let's get right into it. Yeah, right in the action. Okay, let's I don't know how I want to do this. Let me start this call real quick. Hopefully the boys are there. And I have not set up anything beforehand, so, you know.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
It's everyone.
What's going on?
It's the gang.
What up?
What up? I like how I tried to find metal. Oh, you know what? I have the perfect thing. I'm kind of scrambling around because my GoPro wasn't working, and then a bunch of different stuff happened, and then but right now I'm gonna play the Alex Jones death metal soundtrack.
This is the way.
Yeah, have you guys heard it?
This is what I wake up to every morning.
Yeah, is it your...
It's my alarm clock.
Remember when you had to use your you paid 99 cents for a ringtone, and then you would use it as your alarm, and you would all of a sudden just like hate that song about a month in because you had to wake up to school, and it would just be like a Cobra Starship playing that Snakes on a Plane theme song.
Waking up to like flying like a G6.
Yeah, exactly. Paper planes. Just every time you hear a cash register, it just fucking triggers you. Oh, those were the days. Okay. So, Cole, TUNNELRAT, do you guys either of you have a camera that you're using, or are you just screen sharing?
Yeah, I got one. I've got like OBS going right now. I don't know if that's like optimal for this.
I think you can screen share directly through Discord.
Okay, but
I think that'll probably be easier. I know you can do OBS, but you have to
I think I got my screen going.
Okay, I see
watch stream.
watch stream. So if I click on that,
I see you.
we can see it. Okay. And then Cole, try and do yours, and then we can once those are both up, I can figure out how to show the stream them. And then once we do that, I can give you the prompt and we can be off on our way. We're coming for you, globalists. You guys can't hear it, but I'm rocking out right now. I'll send you the link so you guys can play it at the same time.
Hell yes.
It's so good. I'm not sure if you guys are Alex Jones fans or not, but it's a vibe.
I just want to make sure I'm not sharing audio.
I can mute you
Ow.
separately.
Yeah, I only
Okay.
hear your mic.
Because I don't want everyone to hear.
Oh,
the
you're
audio.
like desktop audio?
Yeah.
I can't hear it, I don't believe. Can you,
I
Because
can't
it's
either.
playing right now.
Okay, so I got
No,
tunnel
you're
rat.
good, man. If you're playing something already, I can't hear anything other than your mic.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I just need to click between these two, and it looks like we've got the different setups. Cole, that
This
looks
is
like
a technical marvel right now.
OBS or the Discord.
Just how there's like 2 screens being shared.
It's
We're all chatting through Discord.
it's too
being
much.
streamed through OBS. It's insane.
it's too
A
much.
lot going on.
Oh, Cole's watching me. I see. So I can just swap between these two. Cole, show me that you're watching the Alex Jones Death Metal EP.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, hell yeah.
9 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, just put it on. Just click the repeat button. I know it's not very long.
It's lit.
Deal with it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn down this music because it's so hard to concentrate with Alex Jones just yelling in your ear. All right, so today, you guys know the rules. We're starting a little bit late, so we're going to end. There'll be a cutoff at my time, 5:15. Whatever time you guys are in, it'll be 3 hours, almost exactly from now.
Nice.
And the prompt is kind of a general one. It is bliss.
Fuck.
Bliss?
Bliss. Like
Oh, bliss.
like an ecstasy
Sure.
joy
sure,
feeling,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So whatever you guys want to do around that, that is it.
Oh
Cool.
no. I have no ideas.
It could also be like death for you, TUNNELRAT. if you don't know what the emotion of bliss is.
A bliss for death?
you could do that. Yeah, however you want to spin it.
That's
Go for
dope.
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything for bliss.
it. Yeah. I think masochism counts as a certain type of bliss. Or jerking off with the belt around your
Depending on
neck.
Yeah, it depends on which sadist you're talking to, right?
Yeah, be creative with it. I think you can get there. All right, so that work for you guys?
Sure. Maybe.
All right. Well, on your marks, get set, go. And then at 3 hours,
Let's get it on.
let's get it on. I need to get more sound effects for this. I'll play the send it one.
A little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Yeah, Garner, I went to masochism. You know I did. Okay. Now, we're going to turn off Alex Jones. We're going to turn on some lo-fi. We're going to calm down a little bit. And I'm sorry, guys, the attic cam is not working today. My GoPro just decides not to work sometimes, and it's really frustrating.
You're all just gonna have to hit us with fuck, marry, kills the entire stream.
The entire stream.
That's it.
Please don't. Just unlock an emote or something. Just unlock.
The best part is watching you squirm every time someone gets one.
I gotta figure out something cool to say. It's hard to say cool stuff all the time. Okay,
Sound just dropped out.
so I'm just gonna capture the Discord window, and we can watch these guys roll.
Sick.
And if Cole or TUNNELRAT, if you guys are on here, I wish we could separate your guys' audio from each other. Is there a way to do that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Cool. So, how's it going?
I just Googled the word bliss. I'm just trying to think of anything.
It's that feeling that you get when you come up for air when you're in your tunnel, and it's been an especially long tunnel, and you weren't sure you're gonna get out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's a very
or when you find that slice of pizza on the subway tracks.
yeah, depending on whether you want to lean into tunnel or rat more, it can be different things to different people.
Totally up to you, man.
A lot of food pictures are coming up.
I typed in bliss, and the
I
movie
believe it.
the movie with Owen Wilson comes up. I guess it's coming out this year or something.
Yeah, Bliss is a 2021
Wow.
American science fiction drama.
Is it?
That's what it says on Google.
2021.
Classic.
An
It's a
unfulfilled
classic.
An unfulfilled man and a mysterious woman believe they're living in a simulated reality. Spoiler alert. But when their newfound bliss world begins to bleed into the ugly world, they must decide what's real and where they truly belong. Wow.
No.
That shit's deep.
Bonus points if you include Owen Wilson's face in your final piece.
Yeah, I think the audience would love it because at the end, okay, and I wanted to talk to you about this, Rye. I've been up in the air. Excuse me. Is it more prudent to have everyone in the stream judge with like a straw poll at the end, or should we give it 24 hours so more people can get their votes in?
Oh man, that's a good question. Because if we don't, if we have like a low turnout for views, it'd be pretty dope to like pull people back to the video over the next 24 hours to say like, check it out and let us know.
Yeah,
I'm leaning towards the latter.
Yeah.
I think so too. That way more people can get can see the work and get involved because the time zones are so tough.
Yeah. I like it. I like we can blast it out. You'll get more engagement.
Oh, there you go.
Get
That's my
Cole and TUNNELRAT.
that's my
All the
keyword.
views.
Oh, Cole's off and running.
Engagement, baby.
And yeah, say engagement, and I'm in. I'm down. It's perfect.
6 to midnight.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Jay redeemed FMK already.
What on
I feel
who?
like we got to give the people what they want.
Cole, Tunnel, and
I mean,
Ryan.
Your boys.
This is the beginning of the stream, Jay. Oh my god.
One of us is gonna be so salty for the remainder of the stream if we get killed.
Yeah. Real quick right now, Grumpy. The one that we're watching is the one with the camera on the right here. So we're watching Cole right now.
I Googled a blissful death.
Yeah.
It's an anime song and an adult novel.
Oh.
Does not help me.
An anime song and an adult novel. Adult novel. I guess you could argue that.
I just want to see an image that sparks some kind of idea, but that is not happening.
I know. So here, I'll show it to stream. I typed in bliss and just Google image search, and we are not getting anything helpful.
I just want to find something that gives me a hint of an idea.
You can try and type in ecstasy, but you might just get drugs.
Club picks, glow sticks.
Yeah.
List synonyms.
Sorry, I got Owen Wilson with something jammed up his nose. The ending of Bliss explained. Maybe he's trying to fix it.
Yeah, that thing needs some fixing. That's a
Wow.
pretty gnarly nose.
Wow. Wow, it fixed my nose.
That was a good impression.
We'll play the compilation.
Oh.
Every Owen Wilson, wow, in chronological order through his entire career.
This is punishment, Jay. This is what you have to put up with.
What up, Domino?
FMK.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. We'll watch this later.
Wow.
Man, I just want to steal Larona's answer now. I want to kill myself.
To this day will forever be the greatest response you could possibly have to the prompt.
It's like the perfect non-answer to that question.
Yeah, it really was.
I just want to marry all of you.
Who are we seeing on screen right now? Is it Cole that's doing all the shaping?
Yeah, right now we're on Cole,
Okay.
and then TUNNELRAT's still trying to comprehend positive emotion.
I'm researching.
There you go, perfect.
Cole, talk to us. What do you got going on there, man?
Cole's trying to figure out the fuck, marry, kill. I would probably
Create mode. Heads down.
marry Ryan, fuck Cole, and kill TUNNELRAT.
That's fair.
Wow.
Because
fair.
Ryan's ride or die. Cole just seems like he gets right to it, right? We're seeing that with the art right now. He's in and dirty, down to just go. No thoughts, just having a good time, right? And then TUNNELRAT seems like he would just actually probably enjoy being killed, maybe. And and I think that he would probably be about it.
I'm for it.
It's the fate he wants.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, shiny, but it's like the prompt insinuates a loveless marriage where you have to have a side piece. Or someone who's better at cooking
Yeah.
at the very
Comes
least.
with the territory.
Yeah. It's just a thing.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, that it is. I don't think I've done all my social media tweets, so let me get all my socials in order and tweet out what's going on. Cole, I can't hear you if you are talking, but if you do want to let us wait. What is happening? If you do want to let us in. Oh, that's what's happening. You're going to the stream. And we've got a recursion. Maybe Cole has us muted.
Maybe he's just in like heads down focus mode right now.
Could be. I feel like he'd probably say something to us.
I'm still.
Oh, he typed I'm here. He says he's talking. Okay. Are you
Oh, shit.
Are you muted in Discord?
Let's see.
No. Huh. That's weird. We could hear you before you started. Oh, maybe your audio's going through OBS.
I was just gonna say I see the OBS window.
Yeah, your audio may be going through OBS. And I don't think you need it to stream to Discord.
No, there's just like a share screen button.
Yeah, so you might try shutting off OBS. Oh, it is off. Then why is it showing on your camera? That's interesting. We're sabotaging Cole right now. All right, you guys have a very limited amount of time to make an art piece. Hey,
I
fix
know.
these technical difficulties. Hey, troubleshoot your computer real quick.
Is death blissful on Quora? Huh.
Oh, we're getting deep.
Yeah, we are.
What are they saying at Quora?
Lots of people are saying yes. All your
I
loved ones.
feel like
will
this
be
is you
dead.
have to lean
You have
into
to
this.
die.
God damn, man.
I think I'm just gonna go skeleton. I'll figure it out as I go.
There you go.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, and if you guys ever need to go focus mode, radio silence, let us know and we'll just watch from afar. You can mute us or whatever on stream. If I ever really need to get your attention, I'll type in our group chat.
I think I have the notifications turned off.
Dominant.
So Orphan, can you tell us more about
Wow, I swear I got
how
screwed on the old bedroom selection.
the
Every room's
battle
like
idea
4
came
times
to
as
be?
big as
Because you've
mine.
done a lot of these Thunderdomes.
Kidding.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just watching Owen. I'm watching the rest of that Owen Wilson video.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you are?
I got a soft spot for Theo.
Well, I don't want to interrupt that.
Yeah, man. How dare you come on my stream and start telling me what to do?
Let me watch my Owen.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm still figuring it out clearly, but the initial concept was, is there a way to promote people's artwork while having fun and not making it just make it so someone needs to do something in order to get noticed, like have a little skin in the game, instead of just posting your art and shilling everywhere on Twitter. And I also thought it would be fun at the same time and a good piece of content for the stream. It just kind of hit like a bunch of different boxes at the same time.
Yeah.
And a lot of it kind of depends on things getting big enough where it's a staple in the community, or at least is something that a majority of people, especially collectors and influencers, or like look to find new talent. Because, I mean, the idea came from Kenny Beats. I don't know if you've seen his stream. I think you have.
Yeah, I love Kenny. I love everything that he puts together. His content is super dialed in.
Yeah. A lot of the way that I run the stream right now is from watching Kenny Beats, because he is, when I was thinking about streaming, I'm like, okay, is there someone who's actually doing their career, but at the same time streaming to supplement and to add value to it?
We got audio on my end yet?
Hey,
or
we
no?
got it now, Cole.
Yo.
Oh, good deal.
Nice.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Little trouble,
What's
little
up?
sweaty palm action there. What's going on?
What was it?
I don't even know. I think my input, the input was changed on Discord to like my
Weird.
computer, which I don't have a mic for my computer. The old Bose boy is coming in handy.
There you go. Well, it works
We
now.
got you back though, dog.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
What are you building over there, man? What's going on?
Yeah, what are you
So,
building?
like, I don't know if you saw like the one that I put up 2 days ago. I guess I put it up yesterday, but it's one that I did like 2 nights ago. I just did like a little 3-hour practice, and like something along that nature kind of worked for Bliss, but just kind of going for like, oh god, for like a nice little peaceful landscape situation, maybe some mountains, a little river coming down through here, and then got a cool, I'll have like
sick.
a little sunset maybe.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll see what this turns into.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We're going landscape on this. I love that.
I say that Bliss worked out for me.
Did not work out for me.
That was my worry, that it was gonna be something
TUNNELRAT's like,
related
"God
to
damn it."
humans or something, and like I just don't work with characters that often, so
Yeah.
it kind of works for me.
I tried to, and this is all a learning process, right? So we'll
100%.
dial it in. But I wanted to do something a little bit more broad so you guys could fit into it.
Yeah.
But I forgot that TUNNELRAT does dark shit. I don't know, man.
Hey,
TUNNELRAT,
if
you're
death is blissful, then go for it.
yeah. TUNNELRAT's the woman with the cloak over her. That seems kind of sorrowful. But if she was in a different position, that would be blissful.
Mm-hmm.
And the one with the guy in the
Maybe-
window
maybe
would
up
work.
to each person.
Yeah.
The guy in the window, that would work. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't like Valhalla blissful for like Viking warriors too? Like there is bliss in death, right?
Yeah.
According to Quora, absolutely.
Perfect. Tunnel did the meditation.
I think it works
Jay.
both ways.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think might also be up to like the viewer. Like I feel like everybody's idea of bliss might be a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Let's see here.
Super dope.
type this.
Orphan, to what you were saying before we got Cole's audio back,
Yeah.
that all makes a lot of sense, man. Like, I think I don't know that there's anything like this going on, so I hope people see this and appreciate two artists coming together and also being brave enough to just put their shit out there
And their process.
in 3 hours. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're pulling back the curtain and letting us in. That's a big one.
Also, like,
To do it.
comparing to current events too, the whole Julian situation, it's like, okay, this also remedies that, because if you're showing on a live stream your process, it's much harder for frauds to get in, you know, because you're gonna see what they're doing. And so I think there's just so many benefits to something like this that really just help the community, help the artists, help collectors find artists that are really good at what they do and putting in good work. You can just watch them, you know. So I think there's a lot of stuff there. And the Kenny Beats example, just elaborating on that a little bit, like, he is a guy who's at the top of his game and still producing music, right? And I still want to be doing art, but he's using his stream and he's using his Discord to help his community around him and help bring up people up with him. And I think he's doing it perfectly.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in this together, man. Like, we all make each other better, and that's what it's all about, right? Like, we don't want to be doing this shit in a vacuum.
No. Nope.
It's lonely that way.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of a hermit for the most part, but streaming's perfect because it's like I am alone, but not really. I can still interact with you guys and stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to be in an environment that's uncontrolled, where there's lots of stuff and lots of things that can like pop in on me and things like that. It's very stressful.
Yeah. I even, from the artistic standpoint too, like, I think really good shit comes out of putting people in a pressure cooker.
I was gonna say, this is
You know,
really
when
like
you provide so many
Yeah.
limitations.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I don't know what this will be, but like, I took an Adderall today and I'm ready to fly.
Oh, he's flowing, baby. He's going.
That's juicing, dude. You can't admit
Is that
on
am I on
stream.
am I on PEDs right now?
It's the one
Performance
rule
enhancing
in
drugs.
Thunderdome is you know Adderall.
Go.
You can
DQ.
you can specifically do LSD or weed, but you cannot do
man.
Adderall. You can't do the Wall Street drugs. You can't do cocaine or Adderall.
You didn't read the contract?
Yeah. I didn't do my microdose of psilocybin. I'm sorry. I should have done that instead.
Damn, dude, the PTSD is gonna kick in halfway through now.
That's too good. Let's see.
I think one thing, I'm gonna write down some notes while we're learning here. I think that it would be
Please.
really nice to have your guys' tags on my stream, so when I switch between, it switches between tags.
Ooh, I like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, let me
Learning
post your guys'
process.
socials just in case
That's dope.
anyone doesn't know about your stuff.
Let's see.
Cole, I can't believe that you only have 550 followers.
It's been a slow process somehow.
That's crazy.
Are you bigger on other platforms, Cole?
I've only got about 1,000 on Instagram. So
Really?
ish.
Do you do it very
But-
much? Are you like on
Like-
socials very much?
As much as I can be when
Mhm.
I'm like, cause so during the day I'm a freaking mailman slinging letters.
Oh, cool.
And,
Yo,
like,
that's
that's-
dope as shit.
It's pretty dope, but it takes a lot of like time and energy, and it's tough
Yeah.
to be able to focus on other stuff while I'm at work.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
like usually when I'm home, I'm trying to like, work on this kind of stuff. So I try to balance it as much as I can and not spend too much time on one thing or the other. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely have ramped it up. Like because before NFTs and everything, I hadn't used Twitter actively since I was like fucking 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's still
Yeah,
still a little bit of a process.
I saw your account was made in 2015.
And that's my second account. I can't remember the user. Okay, I can't remember the login info for my original one, which is like Ray, just like my full name. So I had to go with the middle initial, and then I can't remember the email login for it either. And then the backup email for that email was attached to my high school laptop, and they like shut that whole thing down and like the email and everything, so there's basically no way I can recover that information. I've tried to reach out to Google a
lost
couple
your
times.
seed phrase.
Dude,
the
it's like the equivalent as far as Twitter goes. It's a herder.
The working for the post, is it USPS?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I did some holiday work for UPS one year, to run around on trucks in the winter slinging presents, but it's kind of fun. But you're right, there's literally no energy or thought besides doing that. It just takes up all takes up all your being.
It does. And then like, so yeah, I walk around most of the time, so that also like doesn't really help with energy conservation.
It's not even like you can think very much because you're having to match addresses with their letters and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's easy to listen in on live streams. Like I listen to podcasts most of the day just because I can kind of zone out. Yeah. And mostly like after a while it just becomes muscle memory. It's cool. It's an ends to a means right now until I can get this to a position where I can go either do like freelance work or make a living on NFTs, which is a dream, but I'm sure that's a ways to go.
Well, if you win today, you're well on your way, man.
That's the goal here, bro. That's the goal.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, 50 Tez is the prize.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, and a Thunderdome medal.
Yeah.
I can take that.
Yeah. I won one of the Watchers. I won the Watchers puzzle, the button that Village Idiot won.
Okay.
I found the website.
Yeah, how did you do that? Tell us about that.
Also, I was kind of working alongside the people on the Discord, but I found independently the hex code that was hidden within the dots after the Watcher posted his clue. So I found that, and then I hopped in the Discord, and everyone else had found it at the same time, and so we were all trying to figure it out. But Watcher was posting. He posted another little hint saying you need to replace less numbers or replace less letters, and so I started plugging in stuff into a URL, and it popped up.
There you go.
No way.
Yeah.
Detective
So you
Orphan.
also, yeah, seriously, you also unlocked a key then? Is that what comes out of it?
No. So Village Idiot won the button, and then was given the key as an NFT, but the Watcher didn't tell anyone where the site to use the key was, and so he put out that image, and within it were the clues to get to the website. So he put out a bounty because he knew Village Idiot was busy. So the bounty was 15 Tez to whoever finds the website first, and then Village can use the website.
Got it. Okay, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Dude, everything's gonna implode once he hits that button.
Dude,
Well, he hit it already.
Crash anything over here?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I can tell you guys now. So the prize, he hit it. It popped up a message that said you have chosen selfishly, and it said 50 Tez will be deposited in your account. So he by hitting the button, he won 50 Tez.
Damn.
And Watcher revealed that if he wouldn't have hit the button, if he would have refused to hit the button, it would have been 100 Tez raid on hen by the Watcher. The Watcher would have done a hen raid.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So everyone.
Damn.
Damn.
So we changed his nickname to Village Greedy Idiot, and then we sent him on his way.
That's amazing.
But I mean, seriously, how are you not
that
gonna?
watcher? He's always got tricks.
How are you not gonna watch, or how are you not gonna press a mystery button that the missing watcher gives you? Like, what do you?
Oh,
You have to.
How
I
are you
was
gonna
gonna
not
press
do
it too
that?
if I got it. Yeah. Everyone's gonna press that button.
100%. Oh, I still gotta write in Discord. Can I write a message in boys Discord, Ryan?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think
Go for
I
it.
have the I don't think I have the access to doing at everyone on there.
Oh, you should. I mean, I could change it.
That would be
Change
sweet.
it right now.
Man's got the power.
That's right, dude.
Hell yeah.
Where is it though? I gotta find the roles, mods. Second. Permissions. I just gotta find the setting for that. I don't know where that is. Oh no, you got it. You're good. You can do it
I
at
can?
everyone.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yep.
Will do.
Whether or not people see it is the other thing.
True.
It is pretty dead.
There are not many people in boys.
Pretty quiet.
Well, there's not that
Pretty
many.
quiet. No, there's a lot of people in boys actually.
There's not that many boys coming out right now. It looks like
Right.
Lorena's doing her art, her like one-of-one art right now. It seemed like.
Yeah, I saw she posted
think
today.
it's-
That was looking spicy.
I know she is working on
It
a lot
was
of
looking
boys
spicy.
though. She said she has a lot of collabs, so she might just be doing both.
I think they're in the oven right now, so to speak. I think there's like 8 of them that are cooking because that's what she said.
Yeah, awesome. Boys will pick up when those start coming out more frequently.
For sure.
That's what I found, at least on Discord. It's really hard to get people moving when there's nothing there's nothing going on. There's just so many Discords that there's going to be something fun going on in one of them. And so if you don't have like an event or something going on, it just kind of dies a little bit. The hardcore people stay
Plus,
around.
you only have so much. Yeah. There's only so much energy and focus that you can offer too. You know, like if you're split up amongst. Like I have what fucking 30 servers that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many actually.
I'll prioritize based on activity. It's insane. So
Mhm.
I understand it. It's all good. It's all good. And Mark did his hen raid today, didn't he?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Did you get to check it out a little bit? I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, I got to check out about the last half of it. They were just cruising through.
Okay,
It's him
cool.
and Chris and Jay, and they were just looking at art, picking stuff up. I think he spent like 200 of the 750 that they're gonna spend.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that's a lot. 750 is a lot.
It's
That's
balling.
an insane amount.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
dude.
proceeds from the collector Habibi, or like that was all the profit from that. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's pretty significant.
it's a lot.
Yeah. I'm trying to consolidate. I want to start to sell a few objects that I have. I'm trying to consolidate to getting like 200 to 300 because there's a few artists that actually have real physical paintings that they're offering with the object that you collect,
Mm,
like one of one objects. So, would love to get some physical art with the token
Yeah.
in the near future too. It's just been something that I've been trying to focus on.
yeah. And I wanted that real boy, but I was
Ugh.
outgunned on that one. I was
No,
hoping that
there will be more. There will be more real boys.
Really? Do you have a confirmation?
Well, so like I don't know about vinyls, but like or at least what she had for that one. But like the Rembrandt, for an instance, like there's a physical that's gonna be paired with that.
Yeah.
Just given he's got the painting.
I'm excited for that. That one's been a long time in the making.
I know.
It looks good too. Like a
It's looking pretty saucy.
yeah.
Here we go. Here's our file formatting.
I know,
Final,
dude. I gotta
final,
get this all squared away so I know where to go. Yeah, like.
Or on Coles. So for those of you guys
Yeah,
watching,
Let's see your system, dog.
yeah, don't dox yourself though. If you,
Dude, I'll try not to.
Yeah.
Try to just keep this all squared away to its own little corner.
that's fair. Passwords dot folder.
Dude, literally. Passwords.txt. It's got a text file of everything. Let's see. Flip Y.
I was so worried about that. I got a second monitor just for this.
Yeah.
No shit.
But you went and bought one.
You're not
I
lying.
can just, I
No,
can
I
just
got a
slide all my
second
stuff over to the second one, I suppose.
It's
Keep it sneaky.
second monitor saves my life. It's so nice.
It's a workflow miracle.
Yeah.
I thought it was overrated. I never liked them, but now I realize I was an idiot.
It's, I was gonna say, dude, it's a game changer. I actually use I have a 50-inch Samsung. It's like a 4K TV, and that's what I use for rendering everything because it's got the closest like colors to everything on like social media, and like the contrast and brightness and everything on my monitors aren't quite as close. So I have 3 going at all times. It's a little ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, but it's also badass.
3 is beastly, man. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
It's for a while because when I started doing like rendering with the 2 monitors, I thought it was like good to go, and then I would upload something and it was just like way too dark, and I was like, okay, well, gotta hook up the TV.
That's the worst. It sucks so hard when you like spend a lot of time doing something and then it just turns out all the colors are all jacked.
Dude, then you gotta go into like Photoshop and just like add a bunch of exposure and make it all look way too
Beat the
cheesy.
shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna do some socials while you guys are chatting.
I'm
Start
trying
tweeting
to,
this out.
I'm doing that as well. And guys in chat,
It's so
let's
tough.
just take a break. Let's just take a little break. You guys keep making art, and then everyone in chat tweet it out, or you're gonna get banned. In 10 minutes, I will go look and double check if any of you have not retweeted or straight up tweeted my post. Then you will get banned from chat. You will no longer be able to live. I'll probably send a hitman.
I don't think I tweeted it.
We're gonna find your asses.
You guys are okay.
TUNNELRAT's out.
You guys have retweeted, I think,
EQ.
everything.
Give me that 50 Tez.
Everyone says Chimkin. I don't know what Chimkin is. You keep saying that. Is it just a weird way to spell
Oh,
it?
it's
Chicken?
It's chicken. It's just
Okay.
that's
that
what
like
we
like a
that's what
Doge?
that's what we call chicken for our dog.
That's it?
Ah,
Oh.
Our dog wants chimkin. He doesn't want chicken. He wants chimkin.
Roger that.
I don't know if everyone applies it that way. That's just what we do.
What
We might
the
just
fuck is
be a
wrong
couple
with you?
Weirdos. What a fucking psycho. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. I was wondering that the other day when everybody was posting it.
I hope everyone else has a different interpretation for it, and I'm just in my own universe.
I don't like when a loading bar stops.
Oh shit.
I don't like them.
You can send me a link, Git. Just post a link, do the copy image source or whatever.
There we go. We're moving.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I was curious if like having a live stream going plus abusing my GPU was gonna make it any worse.
Is it? I was curious about that too.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think we're good. We'll see once I get into cinema and start trying to render stuff out, because that's when it'll get pretty hairy.
So so is the orange right now, Cole? Is that where water goes?
So yeah, that's gonna be like dirt under the water.
Okay.
So it'll be like mountains, and it'll be like little dirt area, like a little shore, and then I'll have like when I go into Cinema 4D, I can plop in just like a plane. It's like a flat plane, and then give that like a little water texture, and you can kind of see through there, and
Nice.
it'll be like a little rocky, sandy situation under the water.
You gonna add a shark?
Shit, dude, I might have to just go download a little shark model.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
Hey,
sick.
what up,
That'd be
Steffi?
sick.
Thank you for coming.
Let's save this.
Steffi in the
out.
building.
Steffi uses that water technique all the time, so you're in good company, Cole.
Good deal, good deal. Where am I going here? Project.
We got Tunnel. What are you up to right now? Looks like
I
you're
don't know, man.
making a mirrored image.
Did you hear the panic in his voice?
I don't know. Help! Help!
What, 45 minutes in?
Oh, Dad.
Oh, heavens.
Fuck.
Let's head into Procreate and start scribbling or something.
You can always do that. Yeah, it doesn't.
freaking out,
It doesn't
bro.
have to be 3D. It could be whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm
Let's see.
into
What are we
it.
going to call this?
The colors were looking good earlier, though.
Yeah.
I think we
got
need to
that.
give Tunnel some positive affirmations.
Yeah,
Right?
but he
You got
feeds
this,
off
dude. You're
negative
strong.
affirmations.
100%.
You're smart. Oh, dude, you're the worst.
No, I mean
Isn't
it.
that what I should be saying? Straight talking shit. No, dude. Just
I
keep
can't-
panicking, bro.
I can't
it's all
wait.
good.
yeah, you're right, man. You probably are gonna just like die or something. You're not gonna
Hey,
gonna
man,
make
we're
it.
almost an hour down, man.
Oh, no.
You're gonna
Okay.
judge so hard after
Let's
this.
go to Cinema 4D.
Mousy.
I mean, I'd be up for like an art battle against like a 2D artist or a type designer, but I just feel like my ego would crumble afterwards. I just don't know that I could handle the pressure.
Dude, it's like you gotta go straight Gary V mode, dude. Like
Hustle.
can't listen to the booze, can't listen to the cheers.
Hustle.
Exactly. Just go in your own lane.
Yeah, Ryan. You
Silence it all out.
just think. One day you need to buy the Jets. You need to buy the worst
Dude.
team in your city. One day, and you can't do it unless you absolutely laser focus on this one thing.
I thoroughly enjoyed him flying to Buffalo, New York when the Jets played the Bills this past year.
Yeah.
You know, tweeting about it all over Instagram, and we absolutely slapped them. Just crushed them. And it was very, very satisfying as a Bills fan. He's gonna dox me, isn't he? He's gonna shadow ban me. He's gonna talk to Dorsey.
Does Gary V know Jack Dorsey? Probably.
I mean, come on.
I would
Come on.
assume. Well, that's like his origin thing. Is he met everybody at
South by Southwest.
South by in like 2006 or some bullshit.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh yeah.
Travis Kalanick, all those dudes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oshkosh Bajosh. Thank you for the follow, man. That's a sick username.
Hey, Josh is in here.
That
This
is.
is good,
Yeah.
bro.
That's a throwback.
That's a homie from
Oh, shit.
the city.
Oshkosh Bajosh. Classic.
stuff. He said he was gonna join and talk some shit, just so we're all aware.
Yeah, do it, man. He hasn't said anything
Hell
yet.
yeah.
I'll text. I don't know. Can everybody hear me? Is that a
Mhm.
normal thing, or is it just amongst us four? Okay, cool.
Yeah, everyone
well, then,
can
yeah,
hear.
Josh, let loose, man.
You're on.
Do your thing.
You're on stream.
You're live.
God, sick, dude. All right, let's do this.
All right, guys. So the battle's heating up. We have lots of wires, black and white wires versus other
Lots
black
of wire
black and white
frames.
wires.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit's heating up. Absolutely insane today in the Thunderdome.
That's Stone Cold Austin's theme music.
Tunnel's doing.
He's coming. He's off the top ropes.
Tunnel's actually rendering a Batista bomb right now. It's two skeletons Batista bombing each other. The ultimate bliss is
Oh, I love
man-to-man
nothing
combat.
It really is.
Metaphorical
It kind of
steel
is.
chair in the back.
Have you guys ever done kickboxing or like boxing or fighting or anything?
No,
Yeah.
I'd like to do jujitsu.
Jiu-jitsu is great, man.
Jiu-jitsu would be dope.
It actually kind of is. It taps into this like primal part of you that just like if you get in and get past the fear stage and start to get a little comfortable, you just start to realize like, oh, we were just supposed to like fight each other all the time. it feels so
This feels
good.
right.
It does feel right. It's weird. Maybe that's
All
just
right,
me
Orphan,
though.
be
I don't know.
honest with us. How many people have you choked out?
A lot. A lot. Because I trained
Too many.
I trained jits and Muay Thai for 3 years and had a fight and
Oh, no
stuff.
shit.
So yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I did
Look at
I
this
did
guy go.
karate for a while.
Karate's pretty sweet.
I always wanted to. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we were kids, so I don't think we appreciated it so much. But I always wanted to do Muay Thai and kickboxing, get into that.
Yeah. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. If you have the time or can make the time for it, it's really good.
I just heard too many. I had a cousin that was like training mixed martial artists like 10 years ago, and he like broke his feet, his toes so many
Oh.
times fighting.
Yeah.
That his doctor was like, if you break these again, we cannot fix them. There's no setting these anymore.
wheelchair.
Like you're,
Yeah.
you gotta stop doing this shit, dude.
I would fuck
Yeah.
up my toe every
He had
single
his,
week.
it was that. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I had to
That does
start.
not sound fun.
I had to start taping them together so that my pinky toe didn't like jam every practice. So I had like tape all over
bitch.
my feet and stuff.
Savage.
I broke my ankle because I kicked a guy's elbow. He went to check my kick and he put his elbow
Oh,
down
Yeah.
God.
and it just like,
That'll do it.
just snapped my ankle.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Those are the highlights that I hate the most when you get that shin break with the rubber leg in slow mo, and it's just like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think
I can't
Like
watch
little
that.
seven
when I
wear.
don't want to do this sport.
Can't watch that,
Can't do
man.
it.
Oh, Git did karate too. Git did karate too. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hang with that CEO.
CEO, you box, right? Yeah. As soon as stuff breaks, I'm out. Yeah, it's hard. This is why people like jujitsu. But if you start getting into leg stuff with jujitsu, it's like,
You can snap that.
oh my
stuff.
gosh. If you start doing like heel hooks or like 50-50 situations, like you can just, it's like half a second and your knee is popped and like you can't do anything about it. It's tough. But in general, jiu-jitsu is pretty safe.
I have a Stone Cold
I've always
Steve Austin
been-
shirt. Does that count?
Hell yeah, it does.
You
Stone Cold was so good.
better believe it. I hope
This might be controversial, but
he's a legend.
the kids in elementary school who had Stone Cold Steve Austin shirts were always in like remedial math, and they like had to go to like a separate portable. Like,
Oh, we go to speech class.
yeah. And
Oh,
not to
man.
make fun
Nah,
of
I'm
you
not touching this.
if that was you, TUNNELRAT, but that's just where my
No.
mind
I'm not
associates.
touching this. Wow.
I love wrestling, man. And kind of to bring it full circle, do you guys know Chael Sonnen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chael
Yeah.
is like the perfect mix of someone who can actually fight, who's really badass at MMA, but completely runs his life like a WWE show, like like the bad guy in a wrestling show. And it's just so charismatic for some reason, for someone to just be brazenly like uncaring or like pompous.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can tell that it's not genuine. You know, if you can tell that it's an act, I think people really gravitate towards that. I think that's why people like Connor
I see.
a lot too.
I mean, I love Conor McGregor.
Hmm. Right, he's just fun to watch, right? Because he's got like ultimate confidence.
He's the ultimate entertainer, man. Like, yeah, from his confidence in himself from an early age too is it's really impressive.
Yeah.
It can rub people the wrong way, surely, but
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty damn entertaining.
I know it. Anyone that I know either absolutely hates him or absolutely loves him.
It's black and white.
And to kind of bring it back, I feel like Art Chick is the same way. I think that's why she has so much success. It's because she, I mean, personally, I think everything that she says is just like wrong and weird, but she has that attitude that that is kind of magnetic for a lot of people.
It's a mixed bag for me. Like I actually think she says some uncomfortable shit that people are unwilling to say, and in those cases, I'm like, I'm glad she's saying it. And I don't know that I always agree, but yeah, I think we're also cautious. I think this is a totally separate stream probably, but we're also cautious about how we project ourselves online. And I think we need more authenticity. I think we were talking about that recently, Orphan. Like, it is okay to be true and authentic so long as you're not being abusive and not harassing people. I think there's probably a lot of that that's required because we're getting a little too, I don't know, like we're this sort of like toxic positivity that's sort of been a topic of conversation as of late is not the best. Like we really need to get back to constructive criticism, being okay with that because it pushes us to be better and think outside of our own biases.
Yeah. I personally think that it's definitely an issue worth talking about. I just don't know if there's any solution because it seems like the problem is based on scale. I can't, if I'm just talking with you one-on-one, I'm not going to be toxically positive because I'm going to be able to measure the situation a bit better. And if you're tweeting out to thousands of people, you just can't measure yourself in the same way. And so it comes out because it takes too much effort to craft something that's nuanced enough that people will understand you, especially in text without any like context. And so I think that's part of what lends itself to people just being happy all the time because it's easy. It's easier than thinking all the time to figure out what you mean to say.
And it's easier than having a tough conversation too, where that you might have to be a little bit more honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I've always thought that if there were more individuals that were comfortable being constructive with their criticisms, the exposure to that would hopefully then balance the scales a little bit more, as opposed to a space that's always like, no, you have to be positive. Like this is all we're about right now. So it's an invitation to invite those minds and voices in that are, I guess, providing that feedback, and then maybe by repetition or by abundance, it gets us a little bit more comfortable with it. But also, that could be wishful thinking. Like, I don't know.
I'm trying to take care of the bots.
Oh yeah, shit.
Sorry.
Want to become famous? Buy followers.
Yeah, dude. Of course I do.
Bigfollows.com.
Yeah, I think I got them all. I think do we have any mods in here right now? Ryan's a mod, but he's on here with me. Let me know if someone wants mod.
I didn't even see him come through.
And then you can help me with the bots. Yeah, Ryan, I think
CEO.
CEO wants mod.
CEO could be a mod.
He could be. I just want someone who wants it. So if he, CEO's in here quite a bit, but if he doesn't want it, then let me know. Just type it. I'm happy to. I trust all you guys who are in here right now, so just let me know. Yeah, Ryan, I didn't want to glaze over that. I think that you have a really good point. I half got all of that. Can you summarize it real quick for me so I can keep talking on it?
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I guess I'm just wondering if right now it's a space that is not welcoming of constructive criticism, and there are people that might specialize in that in other industries and on other platforms. And so by making the space, I guess, more accepting of those types of conversations or those types of voices, it then could potentially balance the scales a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes back to like when we were in art school, right? Like we got associated with criticism. It wasn't always the most comfortable thing in the world, but by repetition and by association, you started to realize that those conversations were trying to better you. They weren't attacking you, because design and art is a very emotional and personal thing. But that pattern recognition or that muscle memory is being established to a point where you're like, I realize I need to separate my ego from the thing, because this conversation is happening because we're all trying to get better together. And so I guess that's what I was sort of wondering, is inviting those types of voices through repetition, through abundance, etc. Maybe that allows us to all be have a tougher skin and understand that we're doing it to improve the entire space.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I just don't know how we incentivize that.
Back when I started posting
don't
that,
either.
People would just say your shit sucks in the comments.
Jesus.
Did they really?
As constructive as it gets.
Yeah, I've been posting art for
Trial by
so long.
fire.
Yeah. That's so sad.
Hashtag trash.
Trash. Get the
It's
fuck
better
out.
than getting just a direct message saying your art's horrible.
Oh yeah.
That's awful.
that's pretty bad.
I don't know why people do that. Like, wouldn't you just like? There's so much to look at. Wouldn't you just move on?
Yeah, just
You would
leave me
think.
alone, man. You don't have to look
Right.
at my shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, right? Oops. Oh, I guess I missed. Someone tunnel right now.
I'm doing stuff, I swear.
Tunnel, that shit's looking cool, man.
It is
I
looking
don't know
good.
where I'm going. I'm scared.
I don't believe you anymore, Tunnel.
Embrace
Good to be
fear.
scared.
I don't believe Tunnel anymore because here's the thing. Every artist that I like who is like really seems really good at what they do has like the biggest imposter complex and just thinks that everything they do is terrible. And TUNNELRAT falls in that category for me 100%. It's like, oh, if you only saw this, you would think it wasn't very good. And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I think it looks pretty good.
That's exactly how I feel. I hate all of my stuff.
Yeah, it's what makes people good at art is they they hate it so they get better. Like if you think your stuff is the shit, then you just never ever go anywhere.
That's very true. You can't evolve.
Hey, what up, Steph? Thank you. I am doing great, huh? I am. I'm really killing it.
Is that your wife?
Yeah. Little
That's awesome.
little orphan Steph. Hell yeah. Oh, and I figured out how to what is it? We can do battles. We can like vote with channel points. Start a
Let's
prediction.
go.
A prediction is what it's called. Here,
Like hand-to-hand
That's sick.
combat.
start a prediction. What do we want to do? Let's predict who's gonna win preemptively and then never fulfill this prediction. No, we should do something we can actually give people points for.
Let's think about this.
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
And I'm trying to get you mod CEO, so thank you
Who's
for.
gonna exude the most Alex Jones energy in their final piece?
Man. Is that Bliss?
It could be.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Right.
How do you add mods?
CEO is ready to hunt, man.
I'll buy the followers first. Bigfollows.com.
Hey,
What?
Gotta get famous somehow.
Here's a
What?
question for you guys.
Roles manager.
Exactly. Here's a question for you guys while Orphan's fucking around with settings.
Mhm.
Why did you agree to do this?
That's a great question.
It sounded like a good time, to be honest. Like, I don't got really a better explanation than that.
Hey, that's all right.
Like,
That's a
might as well.
perfect explanation.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same with me. It sounded like it could be interesting. So
Yeah.
fuck it, I got nothing
Yeah.
going on.
And yeah, like I don't, like you said earlier, I don't know of anybody else who's doing anything like this. So might as well.
Yeah.
Get the ball rolling,
Hell
so
yeah.
to speak.
YOLO that shit. I love it.
Mhm.
That's kind of why I'm doing it too. Like, I don't know. It sounds fun. We'll do it
Yeah,
and see how it
exactly.
goes.
Yeah.
If it fails in like a month or two, then so be it. But if
Yeah, we
it
just did it.
if it takes off, then we got something really cool.
Mhm.
I would like, because I know when people win the Kemi Beats stream, not only do they get like $1,000 of plugins and they get like a pretty good prize, but there are producers who are looking to hire talent who watch those streams, and I don't see why it couldn't be the same for art, for any type of design or art. Like, if we get it to a point where there's talent scouts or people in the industry who are looking, or people who are looking to put on a showcase of art, or like any of that stuff, if those people start watching the stream, then the winner all of a sudden has like a really big incentive to do well and take some time out and add some value. So
Mm-hmm.
So I should stop
Yeah,
phoning
man.
it in.
nah, right now you can phone it in. When BT's judging, then you might want to kick it up a little bit. Yeah, so the next 4 weeks are George Nowak, BT, Kid 8, and then Malvita.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a good lineup.
Stacked.
And I also don't know why these people are
Yeah,
saying
dude.
yes to doing it. Like, like maybe they don't see my the viewer numbers. It's like, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the same reason. They probably just think, oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Don't show the metrics, man.
Yeah, no way.
Bury the metric.
For I think for just starting, like I think we're like a month and a half in, something like that. I'm really happy with where we're at so far. As far as the stream and the contest and everything. So I think things are going really good.
Yeah, man. All the YouTube strategy videos that I've watched about SEO and marketing for your channels, like it sounds like a slow grind, honestly. Like there's obviously levers that you can pull to like, I guess, enhance it, but it really sounds like these guys were doing the YouTube videos for the last 10 years, and it took them that long to get to the subscriber base that they have. So I think cadence and consistency and content are all like a really, really big part of it, and you're doing it. So
Yeah, it's terrifying and also kind of cool to see how long these people have been working to get big. There's a few people who blow up, but like you said, most people who make it big on content creation of some sort, they literally just do it for a really long time. And eventually something takes off, or they have a good idea that goes viral or whatever.
yeah, man. I think it was Steffi was saying the other day she just reached her 1 year milestone of streaming on Twitch too. So
Yeah.
she's been putting in the time herself.
Yeah, 100%. I think that NFTs, the way that I look at NFTs is, I think the technology is really cool and I'm really excited about that portion of it. But completely paired with that, you have a rising market in basically a somewhat new industry. I mean, it has ties to the art world, but really it's kind of a whole new situation, and you're able to ride the wave up in a way that you're not able to do in other industries.
Yeah.
And I think that's super valuable because there's you know, you're going to be able to make content around it. You're going to be able to actually do the art. You're going to be able to do any sort of thing you would do normally in the art world. But now you just have a chance to kind of rock it up. Like we're talking about, like, it's crazy that I've been following Malvita for 7 years on Instagram, something like that. And then like ask her to and she asked me to do her stream. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. Like 3 months ago, I was just doing me, just
That's
hanging
pretty funny,
out.
man.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you followed her work for so long. Like I actually just found her through NFTs.
Yeah, I started following her back when I was doing my clothing company because I was on Instagram quite a bit.
Oh wow.
And she was one of the I did like Pacific Northwest clothing, and
Okay.
so I really didn't have that many art accounts that I followed, but she was one of the few because I really liked her. You know, she's been doing the dreamy, wavy, liquid rainbows for a long time, so really liked her style.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's kind of with Siggy. I've followed his work for about like 10 or 12 years. Like I remember getting Communication Arts magazines or print magazine when those existed, and seeing, you know, him get awards for his work.
Really?
And then, yeah, it was kind of like a full circle thing. Yeah. And I actually, funny enough, he made a screensaver maybe like 8 years ago. He made it like a pay whatever you want model to buy it. And I've had it on my computer literally for 8 years, because every time I had it at work and it turned on, I got compliments on it like every week. People loved it because it animated all these geometric shapes that layered on top of one another that created all these unique patterns, and you never got like, nothing was ever the same. And I loved his stuff. And then I was in the Art Block server, and he popped up because he was trying to apply for his Bactrio on Art Blocks, but the pipeline for the curated work was so long that he ended up going independent and doing his own thing. But that's when him and I connected for NFTs and have been engaging ever since. But it was just like this otherworldly thing where it's like, I admired your work, and here we are talking about NFTs, and it kind of comes back to the topics of like access. You know, we talk a lot about access and community. Like it's a perfect example. Like I looked up to this person, and here we are engaging. Such a strange world. And really amazing.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess we kind of have reverse stories there. I found out about Siggy through NFTs. Had no idea.
Yeah.
I still didn't have any idea that been doing work so long. That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always just assume that people are brand new when they're in this space for some reason. But it turns out most people that you meet here who are like doing good work, they're really successful in other fields.
For sure. For sure.
Successful enough that they
I've been surprised by that.
Yeah. I think that it's because if you're successful enough where you can take some time, well, so who has free time in the design art world? It's people who either aren't making any money or have made enough money where they have flexibility or autonomy in their schedule because they've worked up to it, right? And so I think we see that quite a bit. We see people who haven't quite made it but have a lot of free time to mess around with a promising new technology, and we have a lot of people who have made it and have the money to fuck around with the promising new technology.
Sure.
But yeah, it's really interesting. It blows my mind how many decorated artists are in this weird little playground.
Yeah, I like you. I'm also surprised when I realized like one of these artists has had like a storied tenure, and at the end of the day, when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense though, because I think we're all gravitating towards this new emerging market with these new emerging tools, because we are just like naturally curious individuals. So you're gonna get a lot of those people that all sort of congregate. And like we heard from E-Boy, you know, like that that conversation with them, it's like they are at the forefront of so many different technological breakthroughs. And I would imagine it's probably because they're very curious individuals that want to continue to push the boundaries. So
Yeah.
so maybe there is a sort of formula to that.
Yeah, 100%. There's a very strong selection. The more niche you get, the stronger the selection is in what type of person wants to be in it. And clearly NFTs are very niche. Even though they've gotten some mainstream attention, it's still super new. So
yeah. By the way, just to sort of pull it back to what Cole and TUNNELRAT are doing, there's some crazy shit you guys are pulling together in a we're at an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just looking
I'm
at
seeing
that,
some
it's like, wow, I'm
dope
getting-
stuff happening.
I'm
getting myself
vibing,
at a
man.
pace.
Just freestyling, you know.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are you guys ever surprised? You sound surprised.
Every time.
Yeah, yeah, same. Especially when I'm working in like this much of a time crunch, I'm usually surprised at what I can pull out of my ass.
That's the
Like,
spirit.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, for lack of better terms, like, you know, because you throw me a prompt in the beginning of a stream, it's like, all right, well, it's coming out of thin air, essentially.
Yeah. Magicians.
I like the
man.
different directions you guys are taking too. I don't know. Are you guys checking in on each other's streams?
No, I haven't yet.
Yeah.
I heard you guys saying something about his, and I wanted to look, but I don't want to.
I'm watching the stream. I gotta pull up.
Nice.
I got a close eye in the competition.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing.
Uh,
I think most of this is gonna have to be done in Photoshop. Uh-oh.
go for it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh damn.
Okay, let's see what I'm working with here.
I might just turn around and watch American Gladiator. They've got commercials from the 90s in here too. This is a gem of a video. I'm gonna keep this around.
Connor, are you in Blender?
Yeah, that's all I used.
Okay. Node-based workflows scare me, other than in Octane.
Don't worry, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Whenever I look and see, because I'm completely lost right now. I don't know what I'm looking at. Actually, Cole, can you take us through a little bit what you're thinking while you're doing this right now?
Just trying to make everything look like as close to real life as possible, essentially.
Okay.
I kind of got my landscape sort of the way I want it. I'll probably move my camera around a little bit, but just getting set up with some little rocky textures, some water, trying to make it look, you know, semi-reflective with the sun in a way that would be semi-conducive to real life.
Okay.
And then
So what is the node
Go.
editor effect? I'm in first grade. Does the node
No,
editor
yeah,
do
it's-
light, or does it?
So like right now, like Cinema as I'm looking at it is just like a regular interface that doesn't have nodes, and then like Octane to render with is you can do it the same way without nodes, but I prefer the nodes because you can just connect things a little bit easier and have a bigger view of everything that's going into the textures. Like this is my water. Like, this is what makes up my water. Is just
Okay.
some color and then like some generated noise to add like the little waves down here,
Yeah.
and then some like see-throughness scattering medium essentially.
So that what we're seeing right here in the nodes, that's what makes up the water, and then when you're in 4D, you just pick a zone where you want the water to be.
Yeah, essentially. So yeah, Cinema is more for like moving the shapes and getting everything locationally where it needs to be, and then I hop into Octane and make sure everything looks spick and span.
The Cinema 4D allow you to go back in time? I'm trying to figure
kind
out
of.
how
Bunch
the
of,
fourth dimension works.
like back in time as far as like undoing a mistake, or
Oh, like if I wanted to go talk to Jesus Christ in the past,
oh, I mean,
would
yeah,
it let me go
100%.
there? Cool.
I mean,
What do I?
yeah, you'd
do
have
I
to make
maybe you
it,
need a
but-
plug-in for that.
Yeah, maybe Unreal Engine would be like prime for that.
Perfect. Have you guys ever thought about what it would be like to be Abraham Lincoln?
Not specifically Lincoln. No, I
Really?
don't think I have. I assume you have.
Yeah, a fair amount.
Okay.
Well, here's the
Wait,
real.
what was the question?
Share those thoughts, please.
Well, here's the real question: who? Because we all know. Okay, if you were yourself and you wanted to go back in time and like talk to one person for lunch, what would who would it be and what would you ask them? Lame, right? Who would you want a Freaky Friday with for an entire week in the past?
Oh man.
Who would you want to
That's the
actually
question.
be?
Jeez, that's a good one.
Oh, what a.
That's
It
a
is a
hard
good
question.
one.
Let's see. I got another
Damn.
hour and 45 minutes to think on that one. My
Yeah.
goodness.
It's a deep one.
How long do we get one day as that person?
A week.
That's basically the rule.
You
A
get,
week,
You get a whole
huh?
week.
A week.
Yeah,
Wow.
a
Oh,
week.
that changes everything.
'cause
I was
then
gonna
you-
say
that's-
that adds some flavor.
Yeah, that's enough time to like. You could make a plan and execute the plan. You know, one day it's like, okay, I'm gonna like if you swap into a girl, it's like I'm gonna touch my own boobs for a day or something. You know, like the. But like a week, it's like, okay, I've got the one day for boob touching, and then the rest of the week I can like make some stuff happen.
I like really want to see ancient Rome, so I feel like I would be Julius Caesar, and I would reverse the Ides of March. I
Oh.
would stab those dudes
Say
in
that
the
was a
back.
way
It's a double
deeper.
stab situation.
Yeah, so you would have,
yeah.
because you would have your current day knowledge, so you would read up on, bone up on some history books,
See what I'm
watch
saying?
a couple
Oh,
Wishbone
no.
episodes, and go back and wear body armor. How would you thwart it? Would you wear just a metal plate?
I mean, definitely some lower back plating
Yeah.
to block those shots for sure. But I'd have to. I think I would probably go in a week prior to the Ides of March, and I'd have to plant some seeds
Yeah.
so I could thwart the whole thing.
Dude, how?
You know, I'd have to get some guys on my side that,
Yeah.
you know.
Here's how I see it. You go back like a week to like the minute mark, and then and then it happens, and then you morph out. You just switch back into your body, and he's there with like, you guys just tried to assassinate me. He doesn't really know what's going on. Also, CEO said John Cena, and I can respect that.
Damn.
All right.
Well,
I can respect that.
John Cena.
Yeah, I see this.
I always wanted to
See-
be invisible.
CEO was reading 3rd grade level books in 6th grade. I can tell you that much.
Oh God.
The CEO had a speech coach.
Jorts. Wear the huge jorts.
dang, yeah. Wristband, little sweatbands on the wrist.
Sweatbands are OP. Whoever invented sweatbands like just basically developed a cheat code for physical
Life.
activity.
Yeah.
So funny, dude. I distinctly remember like the Triple H era when I was in middle school and kids just running around school
Dude, suck
doing
it.
like that. Suck it to like the teachers.
Suck it.
Dude,
Dude, that
they're
was
just
so
like getting
fun.
expelled out of school because they're doing suck it.
My friend did that
Mad-
so much.
Just mayhem.
My friend who did it was the type of kid who would, like, he had the ultimate comeback, right? And I literally remember telling him, "Oh man, you should be a lawyer," because he was like, why? He just said why all the time, and I'm like, fuck, man, you should be a lawyer. Like, I was so stupid that I just couldn't think of a comeback when he kept saying why to everything that I said. But he wasn't as good at
It's a pretty
yo-yo
good
as me.
strategy.
Yeah. It's not bad. It
Did you
beat
do the devil sticks? Did you get the devil sticks out,
Dude,
Orphan?
I did, but I was not as good at those.
Knew it.
I also had
Can
that
do
like
it.
Brazilian like stick ball that it was like a hollow ball made out of like plastic reeds.
No.
Yeah,
I know what
that.
you're talking about.
I think they went
Wow.
everywhere. They all just sold the
Wow.
same stuff, at least in the States. Yeah, shiny. Now kids are blowing vape clouds at teachers and having kids.
Having kids.
Oh, how the times have changed. That's so good.
Amazing.
Ooh, we got
Cole, what are you up to now? What do you got going there?
seeds.
That's my grass.
Yeah, and keep thinking about who you want a Freaky Friday with, because I'm not done with that.
Oh shit! I totally
I
forgot
will.
about
Oh
that.
shit.
Wait, show that again, Cole?
Would you do a Master
Oh.
Splinter Tunnel Rat?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty good.
Eating
Yeah, that looks
pizza, the
good, Cole.
squares, hallucinating,
Thanks, bro.
talking to
It's in
turtles.
there.
I'm saying.
Splinter was... He was like a father figure to me. He gave his kids pizza at like literally any hour of the day. He taught them how to fight. He just hung out in a couch and just like, I don't know. Like if you don't have a dad, probably watch the Ninja Turtles a lot.
I love that
It's
Ninja
the
Turtles as a
ultimate.
kid, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's something that I've realized recently with the Twitter algorithm.
Yeah.
I think at least. This is my theory. If you engage the same people, like I retweet Orphan multiple times a day. Because we're often in chats together. When I do that consistently, nothing. Like there's several tweets with like 0 engagement. If I make a tweet, even if I drop a hyperlink, but I don't tag or retweet people that I commonly tag or retweet, I get more engagement. I think they're trying to reduce alternate accounts, essentially boosting each other's accounts to avoid spamming people's timelines. And because they can't tell, like, they don't know that I'm not you, right?
Yeah.
I could be your account and my account. So they don't want someone using multiple accounts to troll and bot and boost.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening.
That would make a lot of sense.
Checks out.
I've come to the conclusion that when I post my Twitch link, my Twitch posts don't get any traction if I have my link to my
Okay.
stream. But if I don't link my stream, if it's just an image or something, I get a lot of engagement with it. So that would line up too, because I think it's maybe punishing you for having the same link or the same tag in multiple tweets.
Yep,
Yeah.
that checks out.
How would I promote this stream if not that? Like, it only has
You
one
don't,
link.
dude. You don't.
Yeah.
There's no winning. No, you probably have to. And this is actually probably another sort of nefarious way that they get you. You probably have to pay Twitter ads. They want you to leverage Twitter ads to extend and get more engagement.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that's probably each of those things drive one another.
Yeah.
Which is just the way things are, unfortunately.
I think it kicks in at a certain size too, because when it was really fast for me to grow to this level, and now I feel like I'm growing really slow. I know part of that was because of the NFT boom, but something has changed in the past month where just everything's very, very slog and grindy.
Yeah, I've noticed. I think a lot of people have noticed that something's definitely changed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's NFTs in particular, or if it's just the manner in which we tag and share.
Yeah.
But it does feel like it is NFT specific for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to think of why it says also long tweets. Yeah, Twitter hates posts with links
What are
and
long
hashtags.
tweets, like threads?
Like threads get, or like filling up your 140.
Oh, I fill up my 140 a lot.
Same here.
So yeah, that's like a normal thing.
My most successful tweets are "Good morning," and then everyone just types "Good morning" back. It's like I get so much engagement on those.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Or if you ask people to share their work with you.
Oh, that's a no-brainer for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 600 likes on that shill post that I posted the other day.
Jesus Christ, really?
Let me see. It went crazy. I muted it because I couldn't handle it after a while. Let me see what it was.
Wow.
Oh, did you see Nifty's new collection?
No.
Nifty Whale?
I gotta check it out. I was actually in a conversation with some folks who were like, I don't know where a Nifty Whale went.
Yeah.
It seemed like they disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah, man. I didn't see Nifty
not
for a
seen them,
long time.
actually.
But I don't think that they haven't been doing anything.
They've probably just been building like the rest of us, keeping their head down.
Oh, dude, Rye, did you watch the replay of me interviewing Nahiko?
Yeah,
No,
that was really interesting.
Dude, you've got to watch it.
I'm
He's
so glad.
he's so interesting. He's like incredibly underrated in my book. He's doing some of the most innovative shit I've seen.
I didn't know of him until the last tweet in his project went viral with the whole reminting aspect. So I definitely have to check that out. I usually go back and revisit that stuff, but yeah, it was a good conversation, huh?
Oh yeah, he was so kind too, and he just like kind of did it on a whim late at night in his area. So just really cool. It was
That's
nice,
amazing.
really nice to connect with him, and definitely worth a watch because
Yeah.
he says some stuff in there that's just crazy.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I mean,
this-
there's hundreds of people that don't get that sort of exposure that they deserve.
Yeah, the ones that get me are the ones like Nahiko though, that like he literally hacked Foundation, and he literally burned and reminted a piece. Like he's doing stuff with the medium that nobody else is doing, because it's one thing to be a really good artist and not be seen. And I think there's a completely other thing to be fucking with the entire genre and medium as a whole and not being seen. Like that's crazy. Because if Pac was doing that stuff, it would be people would be like
You're right.
fawning over him. If Pac burned and
totally
minted a
right.
piece, you know, it would be insane. It would be like front page news. It might even like make like actual news.
Yep, you're so right. Is that the equivalent of the artist that taped the banana on the wall and called it art? Like, is it the same as that in the traditional art world?
Yeah.
Can you explain that to me? I don't know much
Yeah.
about that.
So, and I didn't even know the artist's name off the top of my head, so maybe I'm the worst person to consolidate this story. But from what I understand, he's a long-established artist.
Mhm.
He does sort of shock pieces, or he'll do art that provokes thinking. And in this situation, he went up to a gallery wall, and I don't know if this was a part of the show or if he did this on his own accord. You guys can correct me, but or anyone in the chat can correct me. But he took a banana and one piece of duct tape, and he taped it on the wall. And the preceding days or weeks, however long it was there, it got brown. But people congregated around it and looked at it as if it were art. And there was a gentleman that took it off the wall and ate it. And I don't know if it was Maurizio that ate it, or
I don't know
if
that.
Maurizio
No,
was
I
the
don't
artist.
know.
That's where, yeah.
Huh.
And the gentleman that took it off the wall and ate the banana, I believe, was arrested because he had tampered with the art. I
Okay.
have to look this up now.
Yeah, I see a picture of a guy eating it. Here, I'll pull this up for
Yeah.
everyone else. And it looks like it sold for 120,000.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know, man. I don't.
But what sold?
The peel, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
The concept is that the original NFT without the token?
The performance.
The-
The performance. Yeah, Grumpy, I think you're right. The guy who ate it is an artist as well. And I
Oh.
don't know if that's Maurizio or not.
That's Shiny Wartortle's name. Hell yeah! Did you do it? Shiny, are you the banana man?
Oh shit.
I don't know, guys. I don't. Here, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Jackson Pollock is the most overrated artist of all time. I hate him so much.
Whoa.
Wow,
Whoa.
that is a flesh that out for us.
He's the worst, man.
Yeah, why do you hate homie?
Oh, his entire idea is about the motion of an artist and like the capturing the movement into the piece, and it's like, okay, so literally every art piece ever, except for no one else just talked about it. It's like I just don't get it. It seems so dumb to me. And it's just he just like threw paint everywhere, and he's like, okay, now this is more important than all your guys' art that you spend like way more time on, but you also do the same momentum, and like just because they didn't put overalls on and like dance around on top of it doesn't mean it's better.
Oh, I've been in Photoshop
I
this
feel
whole
like-
time, and I've been streaming Blender, which is just doing nothing.
Oh, have I? And
Wait.
I think I've been on your camera.
My Blender's just open. It's
Oh.
not sharing my Photoshop.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
no shit.
Yeah, and I've just been on the camera.
Now Photoshop's on.
Of all the things you said, Orphan, that's probably the one that's gonna get you canceled. That's the thing most likely to get you
Am I wrong?
canceled in the art world.
Am I wrong?
The Jackson. I mean,
He's a hack.
You're not wrong.
Look, he's a buster, dude.
I think he's just a better marketer. So does that make him a shithead because he like marketed a principle that everyone else is actually executing at the same time?
No. No, it doesn't.
I like the take though. I never really thought about it. I was just like, maybe it's just because of the name and the brand behind it. I was like, it's valuable. So like everything that I see of it makes sense to me as being art. But I never really took the time to really dissect what it was in comparison to, the statement or the art that's sitting next to it. I did always feel frustrated when I went to the museums to look at his work, and someone was always like, well, if you look hard enough, there's a cigarette hiding in the artwork. And I was like, I can't fucking find the cigarette. Like, I can never find the cigarette.
Yeah.
No, I
That
need a
always drove me
cigarette.
crazy.
Because you wanted to find it, or because like you didn't believe there was a cigarette in there?
No, it's like a Where's Waldo situation. I wanted to find it, man.
Yeah.
I needed to find it.
Yeah, and you didn't want to look at that shitty art for so long, huh?
that was it. I was just too afraid
It
to
was
say it.
hurting your eyes looking at just paint splatters for too long. I'm having a blast watching. This is TUNNELRAT. I gotta switch the name. I'm having a blast watching TUNNELRAT. Just do Photoshop. Photoshop is so soothing to me. The like erasing and stuff. Do you like just working in Photoshop, Tunnel?
Oh yeah, it's without it, I'd be nowhere.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Same here. Photoshop's like magic. Once you figure out like how layers interact with each other and stuff, you can really
Oh yeah.
go to town with it.
See,
Do you-
like my process is to like avoid any like post comp as much as possible. So usually most things that I upload are directly from Cinema.
Mm-hmm.
I need
So
to
you do
that
all the
more.
work in 3D and then just have it render.
Usually, sometimes I'll go and like adjust my saturation or tweak some colors around. But as far as like doing some actual editing,
Yeah.
like TUNNELRAT's doing, it's few and far between.
That's fair.
If
Well, and if
people
you're-
saw my raw renders, they would hate me.
You say
It's
that.
so
If you
bad.
posted a couple raw renders, and I'm like, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
It's
so
not.
no.
It's not nearly as good for sure. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of people
I-
posting raw renders and getting like 3 ETH for them. That are just like not good.
While you guys were chatting, Giga Chad poked his head into the room and
Giga
said
Chad?
hello real quick.
Who's Giga Chad?
I asked him if my brother.
Oh,
My brother that's talking to us on Saturday.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is actually his bedroom. Like, this is his old bedroom that I'm in right now that my mom has now redecorated with Live, Laugh, Love posters.
You were talking about
It's
that at
insanity
boys
in
chat.
here.
It's so funny.
Let me get, I'll
It's
show you guys.
it's such a
poster
mom
just to
move.
give you a little sample. It's such a mom move.
Oh yeah, we're full screen on you right now, right?
Oh, yes.
No.
This is
Oh
what we're
my
dealing
God.
with. This is what we're dealing with. It's
Yeah.
real. I'm not lying.
That's it. With the
This is
yellow
my
too.
inspiration.
You are my sunshine, my only sun. It's that
wild,
song,
guys.
right? Oh my god.
I don't know. I've never actually read it.
Oh well,
Yep.
now's the time.
That's so funny.
Honestly, this is inspiration for you, Tunnel and Cole.
Yeah. Sink that.
All right, I
soak
want
that
you to
in,
breathe
guys.
this in. I want you to soak it in.
Oh my god. The aspen trees. Doxed family. Fake sunflowers.
Doxed.
It's beautiful.
You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is.
Exactly. See a dog face on your drawer? Yeah, that room's a vibe, dude. I'm gonna start sipping. Are you drinking wine right now? Out of a giant glass?
I just drink water.
Those
I am.
those giant Costco glasses that like literally could fit a
Yeah,
child
man.
in, and like, I'm just having my one glass. I only drink one glass a day.
It's a big gulp.
Oh,
It's a big gulp.
so
Yeah,
funny.
my dog, he's on the bed behind me.
Mm.
We had a thunderstorm here, so he's really scared and mopey right now.
Pussy.
He really is. He
Yeah.
really is. Lady could kick the shit out
I
of
don't
him.
care, man. I'll come with the heat today. Who is
You
your
really
most
are, dude.
Here, Rye, real quick. You're on a delay again, but it wasn't like that at the beginning. It wasn't as bad. Do you want to try
Oh.
reconnecting real quick and see if that like refreshes
yeah.
it?
Let me restart my computer and see if that helps.
Okay.
All right, BRB.
All right, man. He's fucking gone, boys. We did it.
You tricked him. He's
We
outta here.
tricked him. We got him out of here. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, guys, quick. What's your least favorite thing about Ryan?
Shitty delay.
The shitty delay. Yeah, that's probably the number one thing. Oh, we missed the photocopy. TUNNELRAT using about to texture it up.
I don't know.
Where did you get that photocopy texture, or is it a trade secret?
No, it's from Black Market. There's just a website that just sells a bunch of textures. Buy packs for like $25.
It's called Black Market.
Here, let me look it up. I actually don't remember.
Because I would love to know, because that texture is awesome.
BLK Market.
Beta.blackmarket.co.
Yeah, textures. Yeah, copy scan, retrograde. Those are the ones I have.
Perfect. I'm going to link this for everyone. I have not heard of this before. This is awesome.
They're really cheap, and there's a fuckload of textures.
Nice. Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, they're so good. They're super high quality and they're huge. I love them.
Oh. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, they got plugins too. What is this one? They keep.
You got a lot of stuff on there.
Wow. Sweet. I'm gonna look into this for sure. I want the tie-dye pants plugin. Make
I don't
myself.
have any of their plugins, but I need to go back to the website.
I don't really mess with plugins that much. I do way more on After Effects than Photoshop.
$10 for 64 Photoshop textures. That's
Yeah.
a deal.
That's a deal for sure.
That's my deal of the day.
Just browsing through it right now. This is the part where I zone out. Just looking at assets. That's how you can tell I'm not an industry plant. When I go quiet, when there's when there's like some like real crunchy design shit. Have you guys ever gone to a party and started talking about typography and then just everyone like acts like you're a fucking idiot?
Dude, that's the way it is with like 3D. I'll go somewhere and like start talking. It's like, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I make art.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like, show me some of your work. And then they're like, how do you do that? And then you start going into it and they're like, oh, way over my head.
Okay, please stop talking.
Yeah, they're like, I thought you painted or something. Like, I'm not asking for all this.
I thought you did something I can relate with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. Garner, literally me at the dentist yesterday. That's a pretty good visual image of Garner just laying in his chair, trying to, with the dentist trying to jam every tool possible to get him shut up about 3D. Here, no, bite down on this. No, you see, but the nodes, you connect this to this, and then no,
Literally, dude.
bite on this, please. No, but it makes a super simple water texture. Oh, what time is it? It's almost 4. So we're about 20 minutes from 2 hours. So
Oh,
we have an
boy.
hour and 20 minutes left, basically. Just to let you guys know, you guys look like you're having, it looks like you're really far,
Yeah, I
farther than
suppose so.
I thought you would be, I guess, just not knowing how quick the workflow in 3D is.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely something that I've tried to hone in on because,
Mhm.
like, I could spend a long time on these things, but like, I had done some dailies about a month ago, and like, I don't know, it just got to a point where it was, I felt like I was forcing them
Mhm.
rather than enjoying it per se. I still enjoyed it, but like I was telling you earlier, with work and everything, I'd get home and be like running on fucking empty
Yeah.
and try to make something, and it was just like super low effort.
There's a point where doing
Guy's
that,
shoulder looks weird.
there's a point where doing that flexes your dedication and your like tenacity and your grit. But after you develop that muscle, it literally is not. It's not helpful.
Yeah,
like once
pretty much.
once you know that you can push through and like do work when you don't want to, just continuing to do that is detrimental, I think.
That's about right. Yeah, that's how I was feeling with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Unless
I
you-
know I can do it, and that's why like that's also partially why I said yes, is
Yeah.
because like I felt comfortable enough to say yes to it.
Mhm.
But yeah, after a while, it just kind of gets like becomes work, not, you know, for the love of the game, so to speak.
For sure. Where's the attic cam, you coward? Well, I'll ban you if you say that again. First off. Second off, my GoPro just decided to not turn on today. I don't know. It's so frustrating. I thought I bought the GoPro because it's like, okay, you have a webcam utility. You're able to stream super easy. Just plug and play. And I have to like fuck with it for 15 minutes before every stream. So, I don't know. I'll try and figure something out, but I'm trying. Oh my God, you're getting timed out. You said it again.
He's asking for it.
Yeah. Timed out.
Wow.
Easy.
I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't. How long?
Played.
How long is it? 646 messages. That's crazy.
CEO's ready.
Is CEO on it?
Yeah. Dude, it's weird. I have 0 delay now. Like, I felt like I had a 5-second delay every time you said something, Orphan.
Mhm.
Now it's like almost
you're-
immediate.
Yeah.
You're like ahead of it almost.
Mhm.
What the hell happened?
I don't think I can. Oh, I guess I could disconnect and reconnect, but that sounds like a pain. If it's not
That
too
was
bad,
wild.
if it's not too bad for me, then I'll just let it ride. But yeah, it's way better
you're
now.
good.
Way better.
That's so weird. It might be. I always have Dropbox running, syncing my shit. I feel like that takes a huge amount of CPU power.
Yeah, I think it does. If it's actively working, it'll take up like 90% of your CPU.
Fucking Garner. Time
I know.
Garner out too.
Right, because for revealing your secret of downloading more RAM,
Yeah. I told him that
that's
in
what he's
confidence.
doing.
I'll just post some slappers at him. Did CEO delete him?
He's out.
CEO.
You're out of here.
F's in chat for Garner.
Oof. Oof. Dot oof.
Big,
dot,
big oof.
Dot big oof. Oh.
So good.
For the 17 of you in here, give me a retweet. Let's get some more people in here. Especially
Yeah,
since
what
since the art's starting to take shape, I think more people would want to see. If you
It is
haven't
looking
already.
hot.
If you have, don't spam your followers. Oh shit. Zaid just released that piece he's been teasing.
I like Zayd a lot.
I'm gonna pop that up so you guys can see.
I think Zayd is great.
He's incredible. Wow.
Don't time someone out and apologize, CEO. Come on.
Yeah. Teabag him. Can't believe you've done this.
Idiot.
Oh, that's too good.
This Zayd piece is insane. Are you looking at it, Ryan?
Yeah.
That's what.
I'll link it for chat too.
Link it, baby. Link it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love his stuff, man.
it's so good. It's giant too.
He's been like, I think
Wow.
the floor on his pieces is insanely high too. Like he's collecting some major ETH on these.
Is he?
Yeah, the past pieces sold for a pretty significant amount.
Good. I love it.
Is he? I guess is he doing this with? No, it's a digital piece. He said it says right there.
Mm.
I wasn't sure how much he does physical versus digital painting.
I think it's Procreate.
Oh no shit. Okay.
I'm not sure. It could be a different program, but I saw him dragging colors and it looked like Procreate. The
Okay.
dropping and it having it fill a space.
I mean, yeah, dude. Look at Brainwash. 25 ETH for Brainwash. That's wild.
Hey, Tunnel retweeted it. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's a question. This is a little bit of inside baseball. Maybe it's not for stream, but maybe it is because you guys in chat can tell me. I know you guys like hanging out here because pretty consistently we have about 20, 30 viewers in here. But I am struggling with how to grow this into what I have envisioned for it. Because it seems like we have a lot of the same people, and I love everyone who's here, but it doesn't seem like it's really getting out to that many people. Do you think that it's because Twitch is kind of a niche and it's hard to get people to watch? Or do you think it's the time zone? Or yeah, just looking for
I have
any
no idea.
thoughts.
Needs more nudity, I think.
I can do that. I thought the crows were pretty good.
Crows are great. Alien Dance Party's great. Monkey, great.
Yeah. Whoa, no. What happened?
Oh, they.
We're back. We got it back. I accidentally clicked a blank scene and it blacked out the stream.
Oh, word.
Sorry. Time
I
zone.
think I have my own opinions, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, and True Noir is dropping some things in chat there too.
Cool.
I think exposure through YouTube over a longer period of time will definitely help as well. Because maybe it's a bit challenging for people to just tune in live, but I'm curious like what your re-watching streaming numbers are like in comparison to the initial watchers, because it seems like you have a lot of views afterwards too, don't you?
I don't know. I really haven't paid as much attention to that as I should. Because you're right, the discoverability on Twitch itself is 0. And if Twitter is not putting out my tweets that have my Twitch account's link in them, then it makes sense that no one's going to see it. And people in the Discord are the community that's here all the time, so.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a really good idea. I think that, yeah, YouTube. I have some stuff. I just need to be better about it, I think. And I gotta press this damn marker button on my stream deck. Whenever something fun happens, I need to remember to press the marker button.
Oh, word. Okay, so you can clip that later, basically.
Yeah, because I haven't been doing it, and then when something fun happens, I need to scroll through the entire 2.5, 3 hour video, and it's almost impossible to find things. It's really hard.
Tweet out funny moments, clips from stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good idea.
For sure. Those are the ones that I tune into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're the quick little morsels.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Good term.
I've got to be cooler.
Check. Morsels.
So you guys saying I need
There you go.
to be more charismatic.
You're not. That's it, though, dude. I think you're just not charismatic. You know, like you're not someone people want to watch.
Play Wonderwall.
That's probably a problem.
It's got to be it, right?
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
I mean, I watch all the streams muted.
We could do.
I don't want to hear this guy. That's too fucking funny. Oh, brutal. Big oof.
Wait, what did he say? I think I might have
Huge.
missed it. I thought he said something, but maybe he said something else.
No, we're just gonna marinate on
What
what
the
he said.
fuck did you say, dude?
Ooh wee, spicy.
Hey, you, hey, you. The prize pool is now 10 Tez.
Only on one side.
My guitar's way out of tune. I was going to play something.
You gonna hit us with that DMB, a little DMB?
Drum and bass?
Just do the opening fucking riff of a DMB song.
That'd be cool.
That would have been sick.
Can you guys hear that at all?
Nah.
Oh.
No, but I'm playing my own music, so I don't have to hear it.
Cheat codes.
Git says the
Hear
stream is
that?
good. He said the stream is good. He didn't say the stream was great. So
It's disheartening.
It's not great. I appreciate the honesty.
just saying.
Can you hear that?
I can hear some strumming. I hear a little strum.
Try this.
Strum
I'm gonna
daddy
put it
over
by.
there.
I'm gonna put it by the amp and see if you guys can hear this.
Dude, nothing.
Haven't started yet.
Oh.
Off my back.
Hear that?
Should we be hearing something?
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Maybe it's better this way, guys. Maybe you're like, do you have it tuned to a different channel that's not in Discord? Like maybe there's no way we can hear it.
It's my mic, so you can't hear that?
No, I can't hear anything.
What? Really?
No, nothing. Nope.
Nada.
Whoa. Because that's right up
Maybe
next. It's right up next to my amp.
Well, I wonder if it automatically filters it. If there's some. What was that? I heard a little rumble.
So you can't hear this?
No, dude, I can't hear a
Negative.
thing.
Let me try. I'll turn it up. Let me try this.
Oh, it's gonna be deafeningly loud now.
Just blows out our eardrums. I hear a little. Now I hear a little bit.
Yeah, but it's clipping.
It is clipping. So it
It's so
clearly has
fucking
some, like,
loud in
clipping
here.
technology. Yeah, it has some clipping technology that's saving all of our eardrums.
God damn it. That's a bummer.
Thank
I've got-
God.
I've got
Actually,
an interface. Yeah, you don't want to hear it. I'm not very good. Well, that's kind of fun. That means I can play guitar on stream and not have to worry about you guys hearing me.
yeah. I wanna see you rock them keys though, man. I wanna see you rock them. That
I bet you can.
Arturia.
I bet you can hear when I'm talking like this. Does it come through now?
You can hear it in the background a little bit,
Okay.
tiny bit. This is grade A content right now.
I don't care. Fuck you, chat. I don't care about you. I don't play guitar. Here for 3 hours. Might as well
Why
play
did we
guitar.
show up. Yo, Cole, that looks insane, dude.
I think there
What
is
the
an
fuck?
ambient.
Thanks, bro. We're getting there.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
does
I
look
turned
good.
my grass off for a little bit because it was slowing me down. Freaking.
Is that a shark?
Can you
Do I see
get-
a shark?
No, it's probably the guy's shadow, but somebody said something about a shark earlier, and you know what? I'm just gonna go see what kind of models I can find online.
Hell,
We're gonna get a shark going here.
hell.
Is that blissful though?
For me, it is.
Sorry, guys.
That's a
Sharks are
badass.
turd.
That's crazy to me that you guys couldn't hear that. It's so loud in here.
I mean, it's great filtering on its part.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy.
is.
It makes me
Yeah.
less nervous about the fans that I have going. You know,
Oh, I can never hear the fans. You don't really have much background noise.
that's awesome.
No, it's pretty clear.
NVIDIA has in their GPU they have noise filtering that's really good, and so it's probably that. I just thought that if I aimed my mic directly at the amp, that it would pick that up. You know.
Yeah. This mic, I got the Elgato.
Clear
This
your
thing
browser
picks up.
history, Cole.
Just like I need to do a little quick check,
Yeah.
make sure we're good to go here.
Boobs.com, dude. Really?
Check out all those-
Incognito.
Right,
Really, man?
checked all the saved bookmarks.
Oh, yeah.
Good to go. Cool.
Ooh, I'm so happy with
I use Internet Explorer for all that stuff.
there you go. I'm so happy with how you guys are doing. I was really nervous, not because of you guys, but just in general, that it would be like just a half-done shitty piece of art, because it's not much time, you know.
I'm actually liking mine a little bit now.
Hell
Yeah.
dude.
For sure.
I don't know where to go with it though.
It's done. What if you finish early? What a flex.
That's a flex. That might get you some points, but it won't. There's no
It
points.
could,
It could.
but it won't.
Wow, what a great
yeah, dude,
idea that I'm not gonna do.
I could see this being on a album cover. TUNNELRAT.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of where it ended up.
What kind of music?
Probably a electric flute. Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah,
That's not bad. I like that.
saying that dude rips.
Yeah, Jethro Tull did like the future experimental fonts.
What do you got on there? You got a crazy noise filter on the soul that's sort of exploding out of the. What's going on? What are the particles?
That's just
Playing with some levels over there.
posterized.
It is okay. Yeah, I was curious how you got to that effect.
This piece is called TFW Come.
There it is.
TFWY.
Oh, dude.
Right? Is that the abbreviation?
I don't remember my Turbo Squid login.
Anyways,
You kidding
sorry.
me?
Orphan, what does that acronym stand for? Can you explain to the crowd?
That face when you come. It's a piece about. It's a piece about sexual ecstasy.
I knew you were like giving us something that you really wanted us to hit the softball.
Yeah.
And I felt like I owed it to you to ask the question.
Well, I think I said the.
Set it up on a T and everything.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
said
man.
the acronym wrong, so you can't win them all.
No.
Mm.
That was sick, dude. I like these textures.
Oh, I like where Cole's going. I just popped in on his stream.
Ooh. Sneaky shark.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sneaky.
I got a question now that we're kind of like we're checking out TUNNELRAT's.
Yeah, who
little
would you
Photoshop
swap
setup.
bodies with?
Who would you swap bodies with? Who would you guys? Who would you Freaky Friday with?
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
That's a good one. Yeah, because you know how it will play out already.
Oh man.
That's way too good of an answer for me.
You would be able to
Amanda
study the
Bynes.
tape.
Fuck, that's it. That's a great answer.
Yeah. What was your actual question, Ryan?
My actual question was, who would you guys Freaky Friday with? No, just kidding.
Hell
I
yeah.
wanted to know.
Let's go.
I wanted to know, have you dissected what Chuck Anderson has been doing with his Photoshop pieces? Because he's saying I think he says he only has 2 layers. I think he only has like 6 or 7 adjustment layers. But the end result of that product working with such limitations is insane. And I felt like I'm fairly Photoshop proficient enough. My girlfriend and I were like trying to dissect it. I think I have like some ideas, like some motion tweening he's doing, but have you guys looked at that work and have come up with any conclusions?
No.
Specifically?
Wait,
no.
on the pink one?
Fair enough. Yeah, he's got a series, right? Like I think there's 4 or 5 of them now. And they all use, I think, 2 layers and 6 adjustment layers.
2 layers and 6 adjustment layers, and he's doing this like glass effect.
Yes. But that stretch that
It's a
happens
distortion
when the shape,
map, right?
Yeah. And it's particularly the tweening that happens when the shape passes through the other that looks like almost like a teardrop.
Yeah.
That's the part that I don't know what's happening at that intersection.
Yeah.
And I'm really curious, just as a fucking nerd. I just want to know what's going on there to make that effect.
I think if you distortion map in a certain way, you can add multiple parameters to the gradient to distort it. So when it goes through that layer, it'll hit both parameters in that layer and it'll squeeze like that. I didn't
True Noir said they have an explanation on how to do it in TikTok.
in TikTok, really? Did I?
Yo,
Let's
True,
see.
can you link us?
Yeah, let's see that. Also, I want to flex that
Simple Joker.
Chuck Anderson followed me, and it was like the highlight of my life.
Yo,
Pimping, dude.
Because back in the day
He's
when he did that parking lot
legend.
with the rainbow, all of his rainbow stuff,
Legend.
the tutorial about that taught me how to use Photoshop. That was like my
Oh, no fucking way.
yeah. I was like when I first was getting from photography to editing photos was Chuck Anderson all day.
Yeah, man.
Hell night.
He's an OG.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool that he's so deeply entrenched in this world too. Like,
Yeah.
he's doing so many conversations on Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. He's engaging with a lot of people on Twitter too. It's pretty cool.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You don't
have-
talk to him?
I
dude?
haven't heard any of his talks or anything. No. This is the piece on the stream. Having like, and these like wisps of light. Like this shit got me into Photoshop for sure. His
Yeah, that collection was incredible.
his new
I
stuff.
remember that as well.
This piece is awesome. I love this so much. Oops, I forgot I can't zoom in. The somewhere. the kind of fire and like the glass
Mm.
glass effect. So good. Yeah.
Nico and True Noir have some good suggestions in chat too. Thanks for posting that stuff. I'll have to look into it.
True Noir said,
Yeah.
"You guys see the Lucrece and Mark
Oh,
collab?
a BB collab? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
It's so good. So good.
It's amazing.
Oh, this one's reserved 25 ETH. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Savage.
Wait, so is he just like 2 layers, 8 adjustment layers, 8 keyframes? So is he just trying to see how minimal he can get?
I think so.
What is? I would love to see his, because I've completely missed this. I would love to see his reasoning behind this, because they're beautiful, but 25 ETH seems crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't when he posted the first one, I think he had an explanation around it. Maybe. But that was a while ago. That was about a month back, so it's going to be tough to find, I think.
5 layers, 7 adjustment layers, 42 keyframes for this.
Isn't it almost like a statement about an individual's pursuit of perfection or expertise as well? Like, what was that popular famous Picasso story where a woman had him draw something on a napkin and he asked for like $5,000 and she's like, it took you 15 seconds, and he's like, no, it took me 50 years or whatever it was. I forget the exact quote.
Yeah.
But it almost seems like it's an extension of that sort of concept. It's like, just because it's simple doesn't mean that there's not 30 years of expertise behind this piece that justifies the cost.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that as much as I'm saying when you get to that level of simplicity and you are a big name, you need to sell it with some concept behind it usually. And so I guess I was just saying I want to know why he's doing something so simple. Because you're 100% right. Like I butt up against that all the time with logos. It's like, people people are like, why would I pay $5,000 for a logo? And it's like, well, because you build your whole
conversation that keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't know how am I? If you don't understand this, it takes a skilled person to explain that as well. I think. Yeah. It's an art form in itself.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, man. We'll be here.
We're gonna watch that TikTok. I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah. Let's check it.
And on that adjustment layer, you're gonna plug a gold.
Oh, Cole, what's Cole up to over there?
Thousand.
Sorry, I've returned. I had to go take care of all that water I've been drinking today.
Then you're gonna pop on
Oh my
a
God.
choker.
How do I rewind to
Nothing
TikTok?
fancy. Then you're gonna pop
I don't
on
know.
I think you just gotta let it play over, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
hot tips.
Or whatever.
Hot
Right,
tips.
so
All right,
make
we're
that. You
going.
need to start
Everyone
with a
quiet.
circle.
Here we go.
And would you believe a second circle? And make sure that they're 2 different colors.
2 circles, 2 different colors.
Swing. Now, without any funky effects, boring.
Okay. She just said swing. I just wanted to note that there's no specific
No
comment.
blendies. So you'll need to make a adjustment layer. And on that adjustment
Does a
layer, you're going to
sharp
plonk
look like? How
a
we look?
Gaussian blur or a Gaussian? A blur. Put a blur on it.
How do you say that?
And blur the flippin' heck out of it.
Swing.
Then you're going to pop on a choker. Just a simple choker. Nothing fancy.
A choker.
And you're going to pump that all the way up until you get nice.
I barely
crisp
know her.
circles
You
again.
reflect.
Lock your adjustment layer for no bumpy doos.
God damn it.
Boop. You did it. Blendy, blendy, morphy, morphy. Adjust your blending modes. I like an overlay for these colours. You get a nice
Tunnel,
orange.
Do you have to do the same thing I did?
Hot
That's my
tips.
pants.
Wait, is that the
Right,
video?
to make that, you need
Same,
a
bro.
Oh, I thought there was one from No Pattern. So you just add a
circle. And would you believe
Oh,
choker and a blur, and they just interact with each other.
But that's it though. That interaction.
Guess so. Suppose so.
Plus a little spice, a little magic.
A little bit of magic.
Plus a 25 ETH floor price and you're set.
That's pretty good.
Wait, that's in After Effects though.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
Did he
Oh,
say Photoshop?
no, it's easier. That's a hack.
Chuck did it in Photoshop.
What?
That's why it's impressive.
I gotta look into this. I'm
Yeah, dude.
gonna take some time to look into this. That's crazy.
Yeah, he wasn't doing After Effects. That's too easy.
Bidding
Too
is underway on the
easy.
third of my Inner Earth Solar Farm series. Wow.
Looks better.
This entire series of work consists of 2 layers, an orb moving from top to bottom, passing through a half moon under a stack of adjustment layers. Ultimately quite simple, but took countless hours to arrive at this point. Okay, so something that has been messing with for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I like it.
Tunnel, you're getting crazy over there, dude.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know what I'm doing.
It looks cool though. It looks like it looks metal.
Sad cop, you didn't miss anything, man. You're right in the thick of it.
Sad cop. No, the battle's it's in the heat right now. We have what do we have? About 50 minutes left.
Wow, really?
I think so, right? If I got my time.
Wow. Yeah, you got it right.
I like this.
Kinda flew
I
by.
like this. Yeah, I like this though. Like, I wouldn't be mad about doing something like this again.
It's fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun cuz it's nice to just like hang out, for me at least, hang out and watch you guys work and just kind of shoot the shit and
Yeah,
maybe learn a
100%.
little bit about your process, but just kind of, I don't know. I really like working with people around, but not necessarily like having to like being forced to interact, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys work the
Present.
best.
It's presence.
Yeah. My presence is a present.
I
Just
don't
is a
know how I work.
blessing.
I don't know how I work best anymore, man. The last 14 months has just been bizarre. I feel like all of my prior habits been tossed out the window.
So, did you guys all have like? I assume you all had like a decent quarantine moment where you had to stay home for like X amount of time, or like work sent you home, unless you already worked
Mhm.
unless you already worked from home in that regard.
Mhm.
Not really. But
Oh, like what happened? Like when we got sent home, or?
Yeah, I'm just like, because I didn't have literally, I didn't even have like 1 week where work was like, yeah, don't come in, because like,
I see.
mail's gotta go, and like
Yeah.
that period was
right.
that period was kind of frustrating and like disheartening,
Yeah.
because all these people who I was like on a similar level artistically with had all this time to fucking hone their craft while
That's
I'm out there
wild.
slinging letters. So like that's always been something that was like, I wasn't mad about it per se, but like,
Mm-hmm.
there's like something I thought about more than I probably should have.
It was a different experience for you. Yeah. I never realized. Yeah.
There's a
shit.
lot of that. I know that I had a similar thing, I suppose, but just because nothing in my life really changed. My work stayed the same because I've been working from home before that, so nothing really happened. And then yeah, I don't know. It's weird because like I didn't have any. I guess I didn't think about it all that much, but there are a lot of people that I know that were minimum wage jobs, and they were given an option. So my wife works at Starbucks, and Starbucks specifically.
Yeah, that was my first job. I love Starbucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's such a fun job.
Starbucks specifically gave people an option to cut down their hours or keep working or take severance, so they would get paid to leave.
Oh, wow.
Or they could,
wow.
or they could do unemployment. And so and unemployment, I think, is like a lot of people were getting like $4,000.
Dude, people were making
a
more than
month.
me. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
friends making more than myself, and I was like, dude, I'm out here fucking working for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
how
would
does
have
that
been
even add
sweating
up?
that. I would have
Yeah.
been pissed about that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like I know a lot of people who were working minimum wage jobs, and most of them, right? Most of them were because they didn't want to do other stuff. Like
Yeah,
they just kind of like want to have a part-time job at a coffee shop.
right.
And then they all of a sudden they quit and they start making $4,000 a month, which I'm like
Uh-huh.
grinding my ass over here for. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, and right now we're having a labor shortage because people don't want to go back to work because
Right.
they're
Exactly.
making more than they ever have by not working at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are
it-
these problems
it's-
I'm too Canadian to understand?
yeah, so what's the situation?
Yeah, probably.
What's the situation up there, TUNNELRAT? Are you guys having similar things like that, or?
Kind of, but the government just gave everyone $2,000.
Yeah,
Oh
month.
shit.
I'll say we've
per
got
month.
what's the accumulative amount that we've got so far in
It's
the
$2,000.
States? Is it?
Yeah,
I lost track.
we got.
Well, because we had the 1400 and then we had the 1600 extension, or was it the other way around?
That sounds
I,
right.
th-
Wait,
I thought we had more than that for some reason.
what? It was like $2,000 or $3,000. It wasn't very much.
It wasn't much for people that like have families and were super reliant on that.
Well, that's the thing. It's like anyone who needed that money, like it didn't cut it, and anyone who didn't need the money was like, well, they don't need the money, and it's just like free, going towards crypto or whatever. It's so
That's why-
the whole thing was so weird, and I
It
don't
was.
I don't know how else you handle it, but it's not the solution for sure.
Yeah, there was the systematic approach to it, but I think needed a lot more thinking and dedication than it got.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
without getting into politics.
Oh yeah, I don't want to dip into politics, but I don't think that anyone in the world really handled it very well.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a living social experiment all across the globe.
Yeah.
Nightmarish situation for so many. It was interesting though, like the people that didn't need it were just like aping into so many different things. Like Pokemon cards were like skyrocketing.
Yeah.
I remember like
Gary V hitting
alternative.
those baseball cards.
Yeah, man. Like sports cards exploded. Alternative investments, like fractional investments, exploded. There was just so much money being poured into these industries, these markets. It's still like kind of like sputtering out now, but yeah, you could see where a lot of that money was being put.
I just put it all into crypto.
That's what I should have done. I bought too many Pokemon cards, dude.
Did you? You get any good pulls?
We got some. So my brother and I, this is our side business. We discovered like through the pandemic, like so many people were, trying to busy themselves with things just to stay sane. But he came here to my parents' house where I'm currently staying, 6 hours away from, or 6 or 7 hours away from New York City where I live. He came during Christmas. He found our old cards. My dad revealed to us that he actually hid Pokemon cards from the 90s in the attic, completely unopened.
Savage.
What?
Yeah, and his reasoning was
savage.
So his reasoning was he wanted us to gift it to our kids so that they could play
So they could
in the
play?
future.
I'd say your dad
Yeah.
sounds like a cool motherfucker.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand
Oh
how
my
Pokemon
God.
cards work. You don't play the game.
And then
You
we
don't play the game.
immediately were like,
Yu-Gi-Oh though.
Yeah.
yeah. We're immediately like, oh no, we're gonna sell these. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It was like a really sweet gesture.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we're gonna sell them, Dad.
No, we want the money.
What?
Yeah.
That is very sweet.
So, yeah. So we ended up finding so many of our cards,
That's
thousands. Like
intense.
we have thousands, and
That's
a lot of them we actually did play like tournaments with because we were super fucking nerds. But then we had a bunch Japanese
Oh.
cards that we just immediately put in sleeves, so they're like pristine condition, and we just started scoping out, what the prices were on eBay, and we had an insane collection. Like I'm not gonna say the number, but like it was very valuable. So then we just went into how do we turn these around, post them on eBay,
Yeah.
use some art direction, expertise to like take nice photos and post that stuff. So that was like kind of what we did with our free time, just to stay sane. And it fizzled out with NFTs, but like now we have this like thousands of cards that we're trying to offload.
Wow.
Yeah.
Favorite
But
Pokemon.
one of the
Call Logan Paul.
dude, Logan is probably one of the reasons why the market exploded. So
100%.
love him or hate him, he's like responsible for there being a huge resurgence in those cards. But favorite one, oh geez. Well, everyone wants the foil Charizard, but we actually made our company. We called our company Slow Bros. So
That's a good name.
I have to say,
Yeah, that's a really
that's a
solid,
great name.
actually. I like that.
yeah. So we're the Slow Bros. We have an LLC.
Because you're stupid.
And yeah, we're super stupid. And this is the gentleman that is going to be joining us on Saturday to give financial advice.
That's awesome.
Fucking Pokemon, a Pokemon savage.
I'm really excited for that. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, me too, man.
The voice chats
this
are
is
so
maybe
much
a good
fun.
time to like plug it a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Everyone, come to the boys chat because Saturday, show up, turn up for boys chat.
Turn up.
Boys
Yeah, man.
I should get a trap horn on here.
You need it.
Yeah, so boys chat on Saturday is Rye's brother is coming on to offer us advice and tell us stuff that we probably won't do about financials and taxes and stuff.
That's so accurate.
He's gonna tell us stuff, and we're gonna get extremely daunted and overwhelmed by it, and we won't do it until it's about a month before taxes are due, and we'll hate our lives.
This is so true, and I know this is exactly how it's gonna go. But I hope some people walk away with some good advice.
Here's the thing:
even if you don't follow through with it,
even if you don't follow through with it, you will have it in the back of your mind, and first of all, hopefully you'll do it, right? Because this year is going to be nuts. I am very scared about taxes this year, just from trying to figure out what's profit and loss, and like just the general numbers. I'm trying to figure out how to calculate that. But even if you don't do it, you're going to have things in the back of your mind that will change how you sell and how you run what you're doing on NFTs moving forward. And I think that's equally as valuable. Like if you understand the tax implication of a flip or wrapping your ETH, or you know what I mean, these different things, it'll help you take that into account a bit more moving forward, even if you're not actually making an Excel sheet and stuff. So
for sure,
it's going to be super useful.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because he has a more traditional background. Like he worked at Northwestern Mutual for a number of years, was quite successful there, but at a certain point realized like there's a lot of limitations working within a company. So he started his own offshoot independent firm with him and two other co-founders. But he is like me, like, I already said, like we're trading Pokemon cards, like we're doing trading card shit. Like he invests in crypto. Like he is very much like the rest of us, but he does have a license to actually provide real financial advice.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Right? Yeah. And he's got a really fresh take, I think, in terms of how to apply best practices, be mindful and smart, but also understands where we are currently in this environment that we're at right now.
That's perfect because Steph said, I only accept financial advice from non-boomers. And that's a fact. We started watching Dave Ramsey stuff because everyone's everyone in our life's like, Dave Ramsey has great advice on like all this stuff. And then we watch Dave Ramsey. Meanwhile, all my investments are like outpacing credit cards or whatever for like 1 billion to 1. And just like none of it makes any sense what he's talking about. And he's like, so someone's like, okay, yeah, so I put in like $1,000 and now I have 100,000, and I'm just wondering
it's
if
only been 38 years.
Yeah, and it's no, this person was talking about crypto. So they're
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like,
like
I put in
yield farming
1,000
type shit.
Yeah, they're like messing around with yield farming, or like I think he said Bitcoin, or I don't know what it was, but Dave's like, so you could take that out and have $100,000 right now, and he's like, yeah, he's like, well then,
Roger that.
then you got to take it out right now, and it's like, I don't think you get it, Dave. I
No.
don't think you get it.
Yeah.
So you could take that out right now. Yeah.
Well, the sound advice
could.
of a financial advisor would be like, you should, like, if you have massive debt, like you should probably focus on paying off that debt. Like but every situation is circumstantial.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, someone like Dave is not thinking about the upside potential of everything that's currently happening, the landscape of things, globalization of cryptocurrencies, and every breaking technology it feels like is literally on a weekly basis something new is coming out. So
Yeah.
fucking Dave.
I'm willing to take advice from anyone, and I feel like this about medical things as well. Any sort of expert, because here's the thing: we've thought about this quite a bit. It's not like we're dumb. We know what we're doing. So when you go to someone for advice and they say, "Oh, that goes up and down. It's just gonna tank," and you've thought about it clearly more than they have. Like, I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna listen to your advice. But if I go to someone who understands what's going on and can explain to me why they think what they think, I'm completely happy to listen and probably change my mind, because you probably have a different perspective on it.
For sure. Yeah. So Saturday is going to be great. Like, we're going to talk a lot about taxes and tax implications and the events that are taxable, because I think maybe there's just like general awareness that people don't have about certain events that are taxable. Probably, some particular strategies for taking profits, but a lot of live questions. So like, if you are in the chat right now and you have particular questions, drop them in. We'll try to incorporate them as the talking points. If you're in the orphanage server, there's a financial channel in there, or just go to the general channel too if you want and don't want to find the financial channel. Drop questions in there, or tweet at us. I'm Haig on Twitter. I'm sure you guys have seen me around. And,
so that's how you say it, Haig?
Haig, yeah, did I ruin it for you?
I mean, I heard Orphan say my last name on the Thunderdome that I came in second place on, and I was like, yeah, that's how everybody says it.
How are you supposed to say it?
Duray. The S
Duray.
is silent.
Okay.
Duray.
I'll just forget that and then awkwardly not say your last name from now on.
Dude, and I mean, like, Cole kind of works too, because like I don't know many other Coles in this space.
Cole works. Cole's a good name.
I'll claim that.
It's strong. It reminds me of my days in the mines.
I got the black lung pop.
Exactly.
Yeah, so mine was a high school nickname because no one knew how to pronounce my last name, so everyone called me Hey, and that's how people just thought.
That's how
my
I've
name
heard
was.
everyone say it.
I thought it was like Hey Hi.
Yeah.
And that's
too
totally
sure.
fine. You guys can use whatever you want, but the correct pronunciation is Haig, like the European Haig. Yeah.
German.
German, man.
Strong.
I'm German.
I think I'm German and Scottish. Pretty sure.
German and Italian.
I'm like as white as you get.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. And I'm okay with it. Except for in the summer, because I just get red and I never tan.
Oof.
And that's a bummer for sure.
Yeah.
But I have a proclivity towards beer cheese
Proclivity.
and cleanliness, and that's nice. and
Orphan wins the SAT words today thus far.
I went to college. I don't know if you guys knew that, but
Wow. Overdoing it.
yeah, it was a lot of money. I'm so happy right now because TUNNELRAT just got done doing the typical Photoshop. Just
Dude, I saw it.
spam through the multiply layer or the blending modes. Just
That's
fucking
how you do it, man.
just spam through it and then oh, that one's cool, and then just like, all right, we're going that direction. It's the best.
We've all been there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's nice. I just figured out, by the way, pro tip for anyone who's doing After Effects, if you hold shift and then plus shift and then it's either the brackets or plus and minus, you can toggle through blending modes. Otherwise you have to like open it and click, open it and click. So that's a nice
Yeah,
little,
I found that out like 2 days ago.
it's a nice little hack.
Yeah. A word.
Yeah, these are looking so good.
Proclivity for beer cheese.
That's me.
Yeah, I like that.
I did Oktoberfest a couple years back, and that
Really?
was euphoric. Like, I felt like I've
Was it
never
bliss?
in my life seen something that was bliss.
Oh yeah.
It was truly triumphant.
Do you have family over there, or did you just do it for fun?
We did it. It was a bunch of college buddies, and we have a friend that actually he works for Lockheed, and I believe he works in Denmark. So he goes to Oktoberfest every single year, and they did it for 5 years in a row, and I didn't go, and then I just went 2 years ago with them. So my family is German, but I don't think we have any family there anymore. But we did Oktoberfest, and then we actually went to Austria shortly thereafter and visited the Eagle's Nest, which is in Band of Brothers. It's one of the last episodes. It's Hitler's hideout upon
in
the
Argentina.
mountaintop. Yeah.
Wow, you went all over the place.
Dude, it was a little wild trip. Jumped on the Learjet, headed over to Argentina. Yeah, it was a wild experience, man. But beautiful, beautiful country. Very efficient transportation too. Puts the U.S. to shame.
Really? I remember thinking that when
German engineering.
When I went to London, I remember thinking that the tube was just incredible.
The tube.
It was so good. But I can imagine Germany's crazy. That's kind of what they're built for.
Yeah.
Nerd shit.
Well, shit, guys. We're down to half hour.
Yeah, we are.
Let's
I'm
do it.
fucking
30
around.
minutes.
I don't know what to do.
I feel like I'm going to grab a beer while we close out this last
That's
30
what
minutes,
I
and I'll be right back.
did.
Go for it, man.
I'll join you there.
Tunnel, you don't know what to do because you're not liking it, or you just don't know how to push it further?
Yeah, I don't know where to take it from here.
I don't know, man.
Going through everything I got.
Yeah, I think
Anything I could think of, just try it.
I think it's looking good. I won't offer you
what I
advice. Well, I guess I'm judging. I guess I could offer some advice if it helps.
I don't know.
Let me know if you want anything or not.
I mean, I know there's things that need fixing. I hate the composition of it.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with pretzels?
What's the deal with those airplane peanuts?
Got a lot of good stuff today. It's been fun hanging out. I'm gonna browse Twitter to see if anyone's hitting me with anything crazy. You guys have any hot takes on the Julian situation? I know people are still. I think people are starting to get over it, but still talking about it.
That was a good news bit you did.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I tried to. I think that tweet was better than the stream. The stream I was kind of just talking, and I think the tweet kind of summarized my thoughts on it.
Dude, at one point you said "get bent," and I don't know that I've ever heard that before, and that cracked me the fuck up.
That's so good. Yeah, get bent. I think it's accurate. Sometimes you just want people to get bent. Hey,
Definitely.
someone just redeemed Where's Lady, so I am going to put us on a little intermission. I'm going to go grab my dog, and then I'll be right back.
Roger that.
During the next 10 minutes, you're invited to visit the refreshment stand.
I know my machine's starting to slow down and bogging down this scene a lot. I like though how like they got us who have pretty different styles, at least from what it seems. So it's not like they're trying to pick two of like the same artwork or something like really similar.
Yeah, our stuff is completely different at this point.
Yeah, especially this project for sure. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. This would be something I would be down to do
We're
way
back.
more often for sure.
We're back with the dog.
With the Doge.
There you go.
What the dog doing?
Who the dog's at? Where the dog's at? Lady, say something. Say something. Oh. Say a dog noise.
Orphan's wife is so German too. Let's freaking see. I wish I had a dog.
You should get a dog.
I need a dog.
She's
I
heavy.
think I'm done.
Think you're done?
Yeah. I
Hell
don't know
yeah.
where else I can take this.
Oh, lady.
Little lady.
Lady.
Say something.
Does she speak?
I'm gonna say, is she a talker?
Yeah, sometimes. Not on command,
What a
though.
cutie pie.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Say something.
I wish my dog would let me hold him like a baby like that. He does not want anything to do with that.
Oh, she hates it, but I trained her. See all that lip licking and the yawning?
Yeah.
Yeah, she hates
That's
it.
nerves.
Dad, get off of me.
But I give her treats
Stop it.
when she does it, so she's nice. Ooh, make a dog noise. I'm not gonna get a dog noise. Thank you, lady.
Did I hear TUNNELRAT saying he can't continue anymore? He's done.
Yeah, TUNNELRAT's
think I'm
done.
Out.
Done, bro. Wow.
I'll keep going,
Time
I
to
guess.
spare.
There you go.
Yeah, making me look bad.
That's crazy.
Cole, how you feeling?
Pretty good, dude. Just gonna add some trees in here. I turned my grass back
Hell
off.
yeah.
Oh, I can't. I'm not. There we go. Now you can see it. Yeah, my grass was starting to slow down the old machine.
Mm.
You gonna add that in at the end?
Yeah. I'll just turn it back on. It's just like
Hmm.
a flipping the switch.
Yo, Tunnel, those colors are popping, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, the
Dude,
colors
like
are really
those.
good. Ted asked me, how do you feel about Vince sending Julian 10 ETH to refund collectors instead of the collectors or the artists that were ripped
Ugh.
off? Well,
Oh, you have a whole thread on it.
yeah,
I didn't know that happened.
I didn't go directly into that. I think it's weird, right? It's obviously very weird. But
It's sus.
there's so many
Sucks.
reasons that could have happened, that because here's the thing, here's what a lot of people don't seem to like intuitively understand. 888 and Vince literally couldn't care less if Julian fell off the face of the planet, as far as a financial point of view, right? From a human point of view, that's a separate story. But financially, they are not doing anything to protect their investment. Even if they spent 100 ETH on him, they literally couldn't care. Every ETH that they're putting into this market is completely disposable. So that's the first thing that you got to understand. And then so that anything that they do is truly based on either PR, if you want to take a negative perspective on it, or on their thoughts for another person in the community and another artist. So I think likely what I think happened is that Vince felt bad, thought that people were ganging up on Vince, and maybe didn't think that the stealing was as bad as everyone else was saying it was, and then probably wanted to help him out. And because he has so much disposable ETH, and Julian was probably in a hard situation where he had spent the money already, because you don't expect to give back 10 ETH, you know,
No.
that he
Like
probably
you said, it would be a tough decision.
he probably needed a little bit of a bailout, and Vince probably just I don't know what terms, I don't know why, I don't know all this stuff, but he probably just felt like another human made a mistake and needed a little bit of help, and he decided he was in the position to help him. So I don't see it as
That
like
checks out.
I don't see it as like a huge bad decision, but that's the best faith take on it, right? There's plenty of other stuff that could be going on that is less good faith interpretation of them.
Yeah.
And I think
that's
people
a
are
very optimistic view of it, right?
Yeah, people are concerned about the less optimistic way of looking at it, and rightfully so. I just, from what I've seen of Vince, he's very reactive. He goes off for good or bad on people and about situations, and he's very driven by his gut. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that, if he thought it was a witch hunt and decided to just like help out.
But this kind of is what we were talking about earlier with authenticity and the necessity of art criticism or constructive criticism. It was a display of, I don't know if sensitivity is the right word, but not allowing room for criticism. Like, you have a hard opinion on something, but you're not allowing other people to react to that thing without blocking them or unfollowing them and shutting them down. And that feels like it's not very inviting to, I guess, the concept of being critical, but doing so in a constructive manner. And I think there was a lot of us that were actually quite constructive about what had transpired, but we also got cut off, and that felt like a slight. I think that's what I was having maybe the most trouble with, was the 10 ETH afterwards is whatever. It's a moot point in comparison to the actual blocking or the reaction that took place when people responded to it.
Yeah, that's a good take. Yeah, because I think that makes a lot of sense. What people are seeing is this guy did the ultimate sin in art, is steal other people's art, right? That's like the one thing you don't do in an artist community. What is tunnel writing? Perfect. Yeah, and so to see someone commit the ultimate sin and then and then have the people in power, basically, the collectors who have all the money and who you're trying to like get to buy your pieces, to have them say it's not that bad, really felt bad. And I think if you look at it from their perspective, they didn't mean to do that. They were just trying to not have everyone go off the rails, which it could have, right? Like it very easily could have. And I still get very nervous about the way that Joe handles things sometimes, and the way that, or this new account, which is NFT PD. I get very nervous because this kind of stuff does happen, and it gets out of hand.
Right.
I don't think that it did on this time. I think that it was pretty reasonable. But I don't know. It's just such a weird topic. I don't know. I think both sides are valid. That's why I tried in my tweet to lay out both angles.
I liked your approach of it, which was a very human one, and wasn't necessarily taking a side, but was also, I think, like, showing us what could have potentially been the case on both sides of the argument. and it's just easy to sort of hop on the bandwagon or one or the other.
Mhm.
And yeah, it was a nice way of breaking it down, I think.
Yeah.
So thanks for having a cooler head,
Oh yeah.
talking us through that.
No problem, man. I mean, I frankly don't care. It's like if 888 and Vince weren't here, it wouldn't matter to me. And this is not to say I don't appreciate that they're here, right? But if they stopped doing it, it wouldn't matter. And if Julian steals art or not, it doesn't matter. Like, people are stealing art all over the place. It doesn't stop. It never will stop, because it's a quick way to make money, especially if you're on an anonymous blockchain. And a lot of really big artists aren't here. I was talking on a stream. It's like, I mean, if you don't have morals, you should be stealing other people's art right now, because you can make so much money in doing it. And there's literally, if you do it right, there's no way to get caught. So if you just care about money and not about anything else in life, that's what you should be doing. But thankfully,
guys, this is not financial advice.
If you want to make money, it is financial advice, but from a legal perspective, it is not. But you know what I mean? It's like it's incredible that more people don't do it. If we're being frank, like
It honestly is, yeah.
there's a lot of money to be made from being dishonest, and I'd say 99% of people are completely honest. Not completely, we're all people, but when it comes to doing their own artwork. Oh, I got
Someone
redeemed a
saw
critique.
their critique.
Yeah, True Noir, hit me up.
How does that work?
They send a link and then I review their piece.
Sick.
Sad Cop, I have a problem with the echo chamber Vince has created for himself. Yeah, he certainly has, but from what he's posted about on Twitter, I don't think I'm speaking out of school because he's posted about it. I think he has some PTSD and he has some mental problems that he's working through, and I think that he probably needs to insulate himself a little bit. So I think that's more out of survival and about his well-being than it is, it just kind of has to probably be like that because of what he's working through. I don't think it's the optimal way to interact, but I think it is what it is. Okay, let's pop this up.
True Noir.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, it looks like Cole's almost done. Okay.
Did OpenSea change their logo?
Did they?
It does look different.
The icon is bolder. The text is bolder. I do not like the text.
They chunked it up a little bit.
No.
Did they change their...
But that's not what we're here to critique, is it?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. What we... What's up? Excuse me. What we are here to critique is True Noir. Crying Eyes. This looks like a collectible series from True Noir. How about that? 77 guardians are upon this earth. Expect us. The Crying Eyes are entities that guard souls in their life journey. They roam between dimensions, but they can't experience life in any of them unless they choose a soul to observe, influence, and become their dimensional guardian. Wow, that's interesting. Thus developing a lifelong connection with their guarded soul. So they're like angels that need people. They need souls in order to fulfill their own journey. Wow, that's cool.
It's a great setup for a concept and a story for a collection. I'll say that's jumping out to me.
Yeah, 100%. Their tears represent not how many souls it's guarded, but the number of times they've seen a guarded soul finish its life cycle. The Crying Eyes are free to exchange guarded souls whenever they feel like it. So you can wait. They're free to exchange guarded souls whenever they feel like it. They can be found on the Watching Towers. These are pillars so magnificent they pass through different dimensions. They only present themselves to dimensional entities or people who have broken reality, revealing the truth behind existence. Holy shit. True Noir. This is
Pretty fucking metal, man.
That's a great
So,
intro.
yeah, very meta.
That's very enticing to read.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we've got movement. Okay.
I was just gonna say, I'm really curious about like the differentiation between the first what looks like 10 or 11 pieces that are animated versus the static, and the decision behind that.
Mm-hmm. Are those rarities, or was it just too hard to animate them all?
Might be. Might.
Collectors will contribute with the story of their eyes. These look great, first off, right? The story's great, they look great. And it's True Noir, right? You just look at it and it feels like True Noir. And that's also
True.
awesome. That's hard to do in a collectible series for some people, to keep their own style throughout it all.
Golden
there's
is
music.
dope. 007 Golden. I mean, I hope that's a Golden Eye homage. It looks like it is.
Golden 7?
Yeah,
Wait.
007 Golden Eye, greatest game of all time.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Sounds like they all have the same. Oh, and the tears. I don't know. True Noir, this is great, man.
It's pretty rad.
I'm really enjoying looking through this, and that's how you know that you've got something interesting, right? I want to look at each piece. I want to look and see what the motion's doing. I want to see. There's clearly like this looks like a Naruto thing with the mask on the sand. The sand guy. I don't know his name. Looks like there's homages in here. It's clearly your own style. It has a good story behind it. Are there any? Oh, did CEO come through with the band?
Sure did.
Nice, dude.
Sheesh.
Clicking heads. Okay. In case either of you are working, we got 10 minutes left while I finish up this critique.
Cool, I'm about wrapped up here.
Okay.
That
About.
hollow looks like what you call it? What game is that?
Bleach. Oh, is that what 15 is for? From Bleach?
Looks like from Bleach.
Who's the Naruto guy with the sand?
The story
it
itself.
is from Bleach.
And yeah, that's pretty dope. The story itself and the execution makes me wonder if there's like any sort of like it feels like it's set up to continue evolving and expanding. Like I wonder how the souls start to come into the collectible series, and it just seems like there's with a strong concept, there's also so much more room for a collection to grow. So I think the fact that you've based it on a strong concept is a great start.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man.
Are there any interesting mechanics? It said that you said the collector's
That's what I'm wondering.
influence, because that's one thing that people have been coming to me for advice with their collectibles, and almost none of them have thought about an interesting mechanic to draw from. It's all just about these look cool, and they may have their own story with them, but there's so many you kind of need you need an interesting way for them to interact with each other. Even if it's not
For sure.
completely groundbreaking, you need something that fits in with the flavor of what you're doing to catch people's eyes, because there's so much out there. There's so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks
I'm a
like
sucker
Bleach
for
for
a good
sure.
Easter egg too, man. If there's mechanics that are hidden and
Yeah.
things like that you have to discover as a collector.
RGB
Love
Boy
that
was
shit.
so cool. That was like a game changer. And Lerone didn't need to even
that
plan
was
that
fun.
beforehand, you know? I don't think she did, probably.
I know, exactly. She did very early on. She dropped a lot of breadcrumbs, and strangely enough, it was
She
only
did.
Rye and I, the other Ryan, that were like actually trying to figure out what it was. So we made a couple memes because we thought that she was asking us to make more memes
Yeah.
to uncover the piece, and it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't the thing that she was looking for. But
Well, Jordan,
just that sort of interaction, that hidden sort of quality was really fun.
was it Jordan or RC that was trying to snatch them all up and was hitting everyone up?
It was
I think it was
RC wanted to purchase them
Yeah.
to burn them early on.
Oh, he
and
was going
wanted
to burn them.
reduce. Yes.
I see.
And he wanted to reduce how many there were.
Mm.
But there was someone else. It was Stanny or Jordan, I think, were
I think it's Jordan.
talking to people about buying them. And then I got wind of that, and I was like, I need to beat them to it. Otherwise, I just would never. I will never get a one of one because I just don't have the funds for it.
Yeah. Well, now you have one.
But
That's sick.
I'm detracting. I have one. This is awesome. I'm also detracting from True Noir's critique. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. It's kind of no one cares about this True Noir. I think that's what.
All right. I think I'm about good to go here.
Nice, man. Okay, let's finish up this True Noir thing, and then let's get it all cooking. Yeah, True Noir. Just kidding, man. I love you. First collectors write their story of their eyes that will be integrated into the main story of the eyes. Still working on roadmap for more and cooler features for collectors. That's cool. I like the idea of a narrative that is interactively written. The Watcher's done this to an extent, but I think what the Watcher hasn't done, all the story has been about his character, which I think is great for an overarching story. But for you to be able to write something that lives on in your own individual character, I think is really interesting, and how they play together. Like you write, it's almost like D&D, right? Like the collector, whoever owns this, makes up an outline of their story for their piece, and then the DM or whoever runs the universe, like True Noir, then figures out how it interacts and what other things come into play. I think that's
a great analogy.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So great work, man. I'm gonna link this again for everyone, but awesome work, dude. Wait, did that not go through?
It didn't hyperlink for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and link it again if you can, True Noir. And I'll get to these guys' artworks. So, if you guys could full screen your pieces of art, and how do you want to do this? So, this is part of my limitation of 3D. I know that TUNNELRAT just needs to save his out because it's in Photoshop right now, right?
Oh gosh, that's teeny tiny. What's going on there?
And Cole, do you need to render from here?
Yeah, but it should only take a few minutes.
Okay.
What did I do here?
So what we'll do is I'll have you guys send me in Discord your pictures or your pieces, and then I'll run how's the best way to do this? A 24-hour Twitter poll?
Okay.
Can you do images and a Twitter poll in the same? I don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
I think so.
I think they
'Cause I wanna-
limit like what kind of media.
What is the best way to do this? It could be a thread.
Could link to a poll, or a thread. Yeah.
The Discord would be nice, but I don't want to put up barriers for people to vote. I want as many people to get in as possible.
Let's see.
And I'm gonna try this, guys. I'm not going to tag you directly. If you're okay with
Got my
it.
face while it's rendering, at least.
Yeah. How about this? Let me go ahead and send these to me. A straw poll would be great, Bailey, but it's a 24-hour voting for who wins. Hey, Cole. Cole, I haven't seen you. Looking good,
yo.
dude. I like the hair.
Thanks, dude.
Oh,
Cole, you might want to. Cole, can you turn your camera back off, please? Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm being Ryan's insecure.
Right.
You actually have a nice camera. Did you go and buy one for this?
No, I've had a Sony A7 III for a while, pretty
Yeah.
much since they came out.
Hell yeah.
And like before I got back into 3D, that's kind of what I was doing, was like photography big time. And then
Oh, dope.
yeah, and then like, cause when I was in high school, I did the cinema, and then I kind of fell off of it, got back into it, and then like the camera's kind of just been chilling.
Nice. That works.
It's a good stream camera, man.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And yeah, you can see there's a TV, and then two screens here, so I'm always like breaking my neck checking things.
It wouldn't be a setup if you didn't have to break your neck.
Dude, right? That's kind of my thought.
Let's
It's a battle station, man.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah,
I know
here's
it's a
that.
bit of an
Important
anticlimactic
stuff.
stream-wise, but I think you guys came up with really awesome stuff. I'm actually like super impressed. I think
It's crazy.
I think both of you have really good pieces. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to figure out the nuance of it, figure out where people are going to vote, and I'll make a post about it. So go ahead and just render these out however you want. And if you want to send anything accompanying with it, you know, however you want to present them, link it to me in Discord, and then I'll whip up the post and we'll start a 24-hour vote.
Okay, I just put mine in the Discord chat.
Awesome.
The one we're in right
I
now.
see that. I will say, like, it's one thing to see it on stream as I'm watching on my second monitor, but then it's another to like blow it up and see all the textures and the aberration effects that you have in this shit. It's fucking dope, dude. It really turned out great.
Yeah, let me-
Cole, I can't see yours yet for some reason. I don't know if I'm on the wrong thing.
I think Cole's rendering.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
sent
okay,
it through
okay,
yet.
gotcha.
It'll be ready in just a
Let me
moment.
see if this works.
Gotcha.
A little bit bigger.
Cole, I wanted to ask you, like, what is the because you had initially had was it the meditation one that Jay did, where you had the floating character
Yeah.
over the rock? Yeah. What is the significance of that figure?
Honestly, I like can't like I just think it looks pretty peaceful. Just the meditation aspect of it, like rather than being able to just sit on the ground, dude's like really zeroed in, floating like
Yeah.
on another dimension kind of stuff.
Mm.
Pure nirvana.
Literally, dude, just elevated in all ways.
Yeah, man.
I
Sick.
like it.
I like that.
That's sweet.
Appreciate it.
It's Sita.
I will,
True Nora. That's what I feel on acid. Yeah. Fair enough.
that's played a big role in a lot of my creative endeavors. Not like actively, but
Mm.
certain things pulled from experiences on it.
Yeah.
Bro, the crazy thing is, I know we were joking about the sharks for a little bit there, but the actual tension between two sharks circling and a dude in full meditative state floating in the air is pretty fucking interesting. Like there is some cool sort of metaphorical poetry there.
Oh wait, the sharks are in there.
Yeah, little fins.
Dude,
They're circling.
I did
man.
not realize that. I thought they were rocks because I have my screen a little bit smaller than usual for the streaming. Oh, that's so sweet.
Here, and I'll send it over to.
This is an impossible choice. I don't know how people pick. This is really tough.
When we took
It's almost just
a little
taste.
break, I was talking to TUNNELRAT, and I like how we were able to get, you know, two of us who have quite opposing styles, so it's
Mhm.
not like it's two similar images that you got to pick from.
Yeah. I thought that it would be a good battle because, like you guys said, you have some different styles, but you still have a similar level of proficiency in what you do, which is really high quality. And I know that you guys work quickly, and also you guys are part of the community, and so I wanted to do something internally first.
Man.
But yeah, you guys outperformed every expectation I had. You guys did so good. Thank you for being on here.
Crazy.
And it was fun.
Thanks for
Twitter.
thanks for the invite.
It was fun chatting with you too.
Likewise.
We gotta say to everyone on Twitter, if you don't see what's happening here, what happened in 3 hours from these two dudes that put themselves on the fucking tightrope and then made live art and produced these two results, you're missing out, man. Like this is crazy. No one else is doing this. I hope people appreciate this. This is really fucking cool.
It's pretty fun.
Me too.
We're definitely gonna do more 1v1 things like this. It turned out much better than I could have expected.
Yeah, and I mean, I like initially, I kind of get like a little nervous because it's like, God, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But like once he started chatting and everything, the nerves definitely died off.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, real quick before we sign off and get to the voting and everything the next 24 hours, let's start with you, Cole. Do you have anything to promote? Anything where you want to send people? Whoever's watching, we got about 20 people you can influence with your charms right now.
I can pull those back up too. But yeah, I mean, I got that mental health Discord that I started. The link to it is in my Twitter and Instagram, if anybody here follows me on there. But I imagine most people here from Twitter. And it's just a mental health Discord, mostly geared towards creatives, but anybody's able to join.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a place outside of social media where you can have an open discussion and receive some feedback and support, and kind of like shoot it back and forth with people who might need it more than yourself, or people who are going through similar things that you might be able to relate to. And I know social media is not always like a ideal place to be sharing those things for most people, at least. So it's a cool, we only got like 30 people in there so far, but there's been some good conversations and good connections being made.
That's great. Yeah, 30 people is probably about perfect for something like that. I mean, you obviously want to help as many people as you can, but to your point, blasting something out on social media is really tough to feel like you've actually been heard or actually get some feedback besides just like, hey, you okay? Or, the surface level stuff.
Head up.
Yeah. Keep grinding, man. You got this.
Yeah. So
it works for some people, but not for most.
Exactly.
Yeah. Perfect, man. Well, I dropped your Twitter, so everyone, if you aren't, go follow Cole. And then Tunnel, what you got, man?
I don't know, it's just my Twitter, I guess.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah. Twitter. You've been talk a little bit about your what they're grunts.
Oh, the little dude.
Yeah. I'll push this on.
I don't know. I'm just making little soldier guys that I thought were really funny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put them on OpenSea as one of ones.
They're cool looking.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
When are you releasing them?
I don't know. There's no planning behind this. This was all on the whim. I do not know. I'll have a plan for this.
Sounds good. Well, they are cool looking. I think I've seen like 3 or 4 that you've posted in the Discord so far. So
I've got 6 done now. Maybe
6
5,
done.
I don't know.
Hell yeah. And I like the stuff on the helmets too. There's a lot of little details in here that are nice.
Distinctive
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And are you gonna do a
The stream
Kilroy
is
one?
delayed for me. I'm just seeing it.
Yeah,
That's
Kilroy's
amazing.
up next.
Hell yeah.
I saw on the other one earlier, I was looking at it, said like not worth a rat's ass, and I like how that was a little play
That's
on
the
your own
TUNNELRAT's
name, sort
logo.
of.
This
Yeah.
is the actual TUNNELRAT's motto. It's not worth a rat's ass.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's really
that's
cool.
dope. I like that.
Hell yeah, man. So that's on Tunnel's Twitter, so go follow him if you want more news about these guys. And yeah, Ryan, what do you got, man? No, we got boys on Saturday.
Yes, we got boys on Saturday. So that's the next best thing, I guess. Financial advice from a real financial advisor, not some
Licensed.
degen off of Twitter. Licensed degen, actually.
Whenever
So
anyone says
that'll be good. Well, it'll be. What's that?
Oh, whenever anyone says this is not financial advice, I take it immediately as financial advice.
100%.
And this itself is not financial advice. So
Do with that what you
got
want.
that right.
Oh.
Exactly. So we'll be hanging out 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, same place, same time, same Orphan's attic. And we're hanging out for 2 hours with my brother, the Giga Chad. And if you guys have any questions, like I said, drop them in the orphanage server. Ping us on Twitter. We'll try to add them as talking points. But yeah, we'll be pointing out some interesting things that we hope people can walk away with. And then I have a async art project with 60 other artists that is still in the works. It has been since
hell yeah.
February.
Because it's the
Damn.
biggest file of all time,
It's-
apparently.
There
Jeez,
is something like quintillion version, like you can have so many different permutations that it took the engineers literally months to make this thing.
I haven't looked into
so-
how it all works over there. I'm pretty curious about it.
It's really cool.
Yeah, every project's different. Yeah, their engineering team has worked with other creatives to sort of, I guess, essentially develop what you're trying to launch and mint on their platform. So it is different depending on the project itself, but the amount of criterion that you can affect based on times of day, I don't know if there's like other sort of metadata that you can access at this point, but we just happen to have 60 artists that were each given a grid number on a square grid. We're each associated with a hex color, so there's a gradation to the entire piece. And we had 3 layers that we had to design. So you can actually toggle on the variety of layers for all 60 artists, and it comes up with an insane number of possible permutations.
It's crazy.
And then you could also buy the one of ones. So that's, I think, coming out like the end of July. So we'll see. And then I'm gonna try to actually make screen prints that are a component for the collectors. So you get the one of one, and then you actually get a physical screen print of the piece as well.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll talk about it on Twitter or maybe another stream in the future. But that's what I have going on.
Nice, man. Let me link your stuff real quick. And as far as voting goes, just
Yeah,
keep an
thank you.
eye out on my socials and on the Discord. I think the best way might be to post a link, like a Twitter post with them, but then send people to the Discord. Maybe
Yep.
I'll think about. I'll give it a little think. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ryan, for being on here and commenting with me. Thank you,
for having
Tunnel,
me.
for being here and pumping out art. Thank you, Cole, for doing the same. And
Yeah, anytime.
yeah,
This is awesome.
Again-
I'd love to do this again.
yeah, thank you. The winner gets 50 Tez, and we'll decide that through the community. So
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
that's all for
Good
today.
hanging, guys.
It was fun.
Yeah, this is a good game. I'm shaking my hand out.
Yeah, an air shake right now. All right, guys. That is the end. That is all. We'll see you Saturday and talk to you later. I don't know. See ya.
Later, guys.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.